behold. A local woman very confused about what she's doing. Wearing her Corsair RGB Golem costume, dual-wielding weird little tiny crafting hammers to go play a harp in an elf city. I don't know where I am. Or what I'm fucking doing with my life. But welcome back to Runescape. Sound like I'm being murdered, Jesus fucking Christ. I think that's like most of your battle cries when streaming. Sound like a horrible murder is coming for you, like your life is being ended. Cass is a gaming computer now, only when she wants to go mining. Here's where we're at. Kind of close to base 80s now. The 4 that are under 80 are all at pretty much fucking identical XP, except this one clearly got white butterflied today by the power of the spring event, which just pours XP into your lowest leveled skill, which then proceeds to catch up to your next, 2 or 3 other lowest leveled skills and just kind of keep ratcheting it up. And now a lot of the time when Giant Butterfly comes out, I'm getting XP in 4 different skills simultaneously, which is sort of funny. But we'll get them all to 80 soon enough. We'll get them there. And then fuck this guy. Nobody cares about this guy. Although we're actually, I realized, pretty close to the point where invention might not be the thing that's holding me back anymore. I don't think invention's going to hit 80 before all 4 of these do, but I think it'll probably hit 90 before all of the rest of this stuff does. Just from the big fucking numbers that go into this. What question am I doing today? I don't know. I'll let the wheel decide. We might wheel it up. The main progression here since last we streamed: 90 attack, 90 defense. I don't know if I've actually put this hat on yet. I haven't. You can tell by the fact that it needed to ask me if I wanted to wear it. Which means I think we've reached the point where I probably forsake the random bits of dragon armor. I think they're just a little bit too out of date. They're kind of level 60, and this shit's level 90. Very tanky Elder Rune boy stuff. It's amazing what a functional production skill can do. Look at us. We're people wearing real armor that we made with stuff that we mined, because the skills do anything. That said, the gap between this and this is fucking huge, but not huge enough for me to stop using this, so I keep trying to use this whenever I have the opportunity to get item XP. This as well, to slowly keep feeding in. This dude, it looks really grumpy. He looks like a grumpy fucking man. This guy's pissed. He did not want to be the herald for Clan Ithil. That or he's mad that some random purple-haired zoomer from Ligma just walked into the city and said, "I'm the clan leader of Ithil now, and you're all my fucking servants." And that's about how well that typically goes over. Also, I have these eggs from this Easter event thing. I don't know what they do, but the fact that this one is worth over 1 million fucking gold means I'm sure it does something other than just eating it. So I banked it. So -3 bank spaces, I guess. That's for a thing that has a mystery benefit of 1 million fucking gold. -3 bank spaces is a price I'm willing to pay. So here's the plan. I got a couple of things I want to go touch. This Reaper is not interesting. It's just Crozus. But if anyone wants to do a fucking 4-man, I'm down. 4-man Crozus is fun. This is Dinosaurs. I'm not really sure what all is counted in Dinosaurs. Might be Rex Matriarchs, but regardless of whether or not it is, I don't want to go there anyway. Because what I'm pretty sure, I don't know what all of this shit is, by the way. This is clearly like a block of stuff that comes together. This has very strong World of Warcraft, the Burning Crusade energy, but I don't know what any of this shit is. I got offered one of these Slayer tasks and I just passed. I felt spoilers leaking into my soul. I'm assuming I should go fight these feral dinosaurs. Seeing as it says dinosaur, comma, feral. I don't know what you guys are either. There's clearly a couple of like blocks. Because the corrupted creatures, which are a block that all live in that one dungeon. But that's a Griffolaroo? What the fuck is a Griffolaroo? Or these Ferrari Gladii, Capsarii, and Scutarii. So much weird shit in here that I've never seen. I don't know what the fuck it is. I've definitely never been assigned. A jukebox stream. Oh, I'll get it in a sec. So I'm assuming it's feral dinosaur. So I'm gonna go touch the feral dinosaur, and we're gonna go see if it's as bad as the Vile Bloom. When I had a Slayer task for like 100 Vile Blooms, that shit took me the entire stream. It was a very long process. It wasn't fast. I'm worried feral dinosaur might be the same way. These are the ones that are up here. Okay, I wasn't sure. I guess let's go take a little peek at what they're weak to. Because the task is fucking useless. It says weakness none. I don't know if that's weakness none or weakness... It's just dinosaurs, and there's like 70 different kinds of dinosaurs across Anachronia, and they're all weak to different things. I think it's the second thing. If I can bring whatever I want, we're gonna do magic, because I'm gonna take the liberty of assuming that the feral fucking dinosaur is a melee monster. And that I could probably blow out his asshole with a augmented crystal staff. And if he is truly a melee monster, possibly with the same memes that we committed upon Prif when we went in and just decided to staple every elven warrior's shoes to the floor while we slowly spit roasted them. I do have better weapons. I have much better weapons. Well, when we fought the Vile Bloom, we fought the Vile Bloom with Vanquish. Ranged is still using Vanquish. I don't have a better ranged weapon than Vanquish yet. But melee has the smithing weapon on account of smithing functions as a support skill and does anything. And magic has the augmented crystal staff, attune, laser, rod, obliterator, which is like the first thing that's really felt like a massive upgrade. That's them. That's the boy right there. He's got a little pouch. He might not be melee shit. He might be a spitty boy. He looks like he's kind of spitty, actually. He's got a big old fucking throatus. That man's gonna spit acid in my face. Oh, it is literally whatever. Okay, he's weak to whatever. Question. Ika. Oh, he is melee. Better I leashed him instantly. I think I actually just leashed him instantly. He bit me. He bit me because I was in melee range. The question is, will he continue to attempt to bite me? Pissed. Ooh. Ooh, he is melee. Ooh, okay. Let's see if we... Okay, give me 1 second. I actually think I need to take this phone call. I'm trying to set some shit up with Spectrum, so give me 1 moment here. I apologize.
I think it'll be okay. Is he down here though, or is he?
I don't know. Maybe he's not here. Maybe this is just the setup.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he's down here. I think he might be down here. It draws their aggression. I ran out of stamina. I think you also ran out of stamina based on the fact we both just sort of stood there. I'm sorry!
What?
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Like, what hit me? You slapped me over the back of the head.
I'm sorry!
You just broke the entire body.
I just fucking...
My head shit is in my fucking rib cage now. Fuck me.
You fucking absolutely bombed.
Executed me. That was awful.
Holy fuck.
That was so much damage.
I hit very hard.
Fuck.
Or to look at the amount of inches in said foot and dream about the utopian future we could be living in if we had base 12 numericals instead of base 10. What's that fucking meme? Where's that shitty meme? Give me that fucking meme. This shit. This shit right here. This would be society. This would be society if our number system was base 12 instead of base 10. But that is a tangent, perhaps, for another day. The only part of the metric system we care about in America is liquor-based. I don't drink, so what gets metriced in liquor? But I have 12 fingers. Yeah, some stupid-ass fucking caveman was like... Okay, sorry about that. I hate when I have a phone call that I like actually have to take. This is the controller. I don't play with. It's very rare on account of like nothing happens in my life. But every now and then I do actually have a phone call that I have to take. Appreciate your patience, chat. Okay, so first of all, these guys do, the guy bit me for 2,400, which means that even praying, he would have bit me for 1,200. Which means we might want to go with the foot staples. The foot staples might be the way to do it. It's feeling like a foot staple situation to me. Just on account of the fact that even praying melee, this thing is going to put out an absurd amount of damage. It's going to be fantastically fucking hurty. No weakness. Means I can just cast air spells. Save myself the runes. I'll take this on in case, because I'm assuming that it's also going to do something... I just need natures for the foot staples, right? There's nothing else. Time to set up the fucking glue traps. Yeah. Wait, does it... What, does it auto-change your spells now? What? It tries to cast the thing that you have the runes for? That just happens? You know how I could save 3 bank spaces? Could probably get rid of the 3 mist runes, 3 dust runes, and 3 smoke runes. It gotta be a real good couple of bank spaces right there. Currently, I'm realizing that if I disassemble everything, I don't get any money. So I've kind of come back around to starting to alch things a little bit. So I'm gonna bring, if I'm bringing natures anyway, I'm gonna bring these to alch stuff, and then I'm gonna bring some like, oh fuck, food. And I think we should, by and large, be good to go. I assume the dinosaurs have bones, so let's probably put this on. And maybe I won't need the prayer pots at all, we'll see. I'm gonna assume the dinosaurs possess a skeleton. It's been a fucking minute, honestly. It's starting to feel like no Slayer monster has a skeleton. It's so rare that you get a Slayer task with something that has bones. And isn't like corrupted creatures, or fucking vial blooms, or roar, whatever the Order of Ascension, that's what they're called. Order of Ascension, guys. Like, nobody has any bones. Everything is boneless. They don't even drop ashes. They just don't have any kind of a corpse. Which is making the prayer thing kind of difficult. Which we're at 87 now. I'm within 92 is starting to look feasible distance. Just another wolf one situation. No, because if they were getting bone crushed, that would be exactly what I wanted. Because that would be the point. That's what the necklace does. But they don't drop anything to bone crush. Because you don't have any bones. D the Bugman, thank you for the follow. But I'm gonna assume that dinosaurs have a skeleton, so yeah, I'm gonna bring this and just kind of assume their shit's gonna get powdered. I wish my bones were crushed. Okay, Larkin, calm down. Calm down, sir. Alright, now the difficulty may be that while the vile blooms are stapled to the floor, these guys get to roam. Which means I might just have to take chain off my bar and accept that I'm gonna do like very slow and small damage. Ah, foot staples. Chain didn't jump. You are fucking tanky. Holy shit. Well, I guess I will in fact pray this. Jesus, you're bulky. This is a thick boy! This is just like baby orichalca. Give me your bones. Guess I should make a magic pot, damn. They drop dinosaur bones. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. Actually, but I didn't think that like a random fucking Slayer monster was gonna drop dinosaur bones. Holy shit. I whiffed. I did whiff. He's eating me. Oh wow, this is just straight up orichalca. Okay. Resistance and everything. Dude, the dinosaur is made out of dinosaurs. Okay, we did chain, but we're at a distance. He ran away. I'm gonna need to bring Jimothy Turnbuckle just so we can hold the bones. There's no fucking way I'm not bringing all of these bones back. I'm keeping all 100% of these bones. They're coming home. We're keeping all this shit. Little bitch. Yep, 5k per. That ain't bad. Give me everything. Thank you. Noted salvage is weird. This guy went to the Central Bank of Gillinor to get some banknotes for his adamant longsword. I just alchem between casts. Okay. 50% dinosaur, 50% crude oil. I mean, knowing these okay, that's crazy good. That means we are going to need the prayer pots if I want to use... If I want to use magic piety, augury is what it's called. I'll remember that name someday. He said, knowing that he won't. I do definitely need the prayer pots. Oh, I need all this fucking loot, dude. This is... Oh, I need all this in case I need it. Holy shit. I need all of this in case I need it. Yeah, we're gonna need Jimothy Turnbuckle for this one for sure. Boy fucking howdy. Okay. So what if we were a cheapo and skimped on prayer pots by just not praying augury and instead just brought magic potions? Little bitch. Little bitch. Oh, he's running away. He's running for it. He's heading for the goddamn hills. Little bitch. You think Jagex knows how to code leashing? Nah, you're fucked, homie. You don't just get healed for leaving. What do you think this is? A video game that makes sense? Alright, this is gonna take a while. But it's not gonna be resource intensive. Other than, I guess, in nature runes. Because I gotta staple each dude's feet to the floor twice. Is this a new thing? Tomb shroom spore? Planting a mushroom. Okay, I kind of figured it was a mushroom. That is new. That's a -1 bank slot. Dude, there's like all kinds of fucking mushrooms in this game. Rest all my little mushroom seeds. What do mushroom seeds look? You're a mushroom. You're a mushroom. You're a mushroom. Okay, you're a mushroom. I should check if I can grow any. Oh, he dropped noted dinosaur bones? He dropped his own skeleton in banknote form? What? Explain? How did you drop a banknote for your own fucking skeleton? What's up, Monkey Sputum? How you doing? Your name makes me fucking giggle. And we'll get out there and we'll summon Jimothy for maximum time. I guess that's true. Yeah, Dagonoth Kings do it too. But the Dagonoth Kings are the kings, right? So, like, they collect the skeletons of their fallen brothers or the heathens among their race or those they've ousted or whatever. They're kings. These are just some dinosaur that's just like carrying. It's not even like a cremation urn. It's like a personal photograph that also double functions as an IOU in a central bank for the skeleton of his brother. What's up, big bro? How you doing? Things dropping their own corpse noted is just weird. Can we all agree that anything dropping a banknote for their own skeleton is a really fucking strange situation? Imagine going to the bank and be like, yo, can I bank this fucking cheeseburger? And I expect you to keep it warm. Warm, and it better be fresh when I pull this shit out in 9 months when I need to clean out my bank because I'm out of bank spaces, and then I want a warm, fresh cheeseburger that I will proceed to throw on the floor and then just leave the rest. I think old school still has the worst one that I've seen, which is the sack full of spider eggs. Hi, would you like a torso-sized sack full of spider eggs? They're wiggling. Here you go. Don't let any of them get out. There better still be 47 of them, and then when I come back, I counted. Thank you for the follow. Like the stone people using the corpse of their brethren. The taco is a super interesting situation. It's also like a very different one to a dinosaur, just kind of having a central Gillinor banknote for his buddy's corpse. Tackle is really fucking cool lore. That shit is super interesting. Alright, speaking of super interesting, Dinosaur, my brother. Do you drop anything cool? I want cool stuff. Whoa. Whoa. Yeah, fight Jimothy. Throw hands with my assistant. See if you can handle my fucking turtle. Hey, don't run. Don't run. Hey, come back. What? Do the button that I inputted. Thank you. I have no idea where he's standing. You think I'm in danger of getting bit range? I'm not, because he's dead. Give me your stuff. Sick. Hold this. Timothy, I'm gonna hand you a lot of dinosaur skeletons, okay? Don't run, you'll only die tired. Just stand here and give me your goods. And what the fuck me? This is gonna be the recurring problem that we're gonna have. This is gonna be our issue. Can I know my sunlight? I have no concept of where he is because RuneScape can't draw shit where it's actually standing. Yeah, he's backing away. Okay, I guess I'll just switch over here. I guess I could just wait for this guy to respawn every time. Let's get an asphyxiate off while I have sunlight up. Not Sim32. Thanks for the follow. Lore in RS3 in general is pretty good. Most people skip it. It's pretty neat. You can tell the quests where Jagex was like, yeah, this is going to be sick lore. And then those quests are pretty universally really good. And then, you know, sometimes you just go on a really weird fucking adventure. Oh, they drop food. I don't even need to bring emergency food. They drop emergency food in case I fuck up. This dude has 2 cooked sharks on him. Guys, I don't think this dinosaur is feral. He can use the bank. He understands commerce. He cooks his fucking fish. The homie's carrying 2 entire cooked sharks on him for later. This guy clearly had dinner plans, and I doubt he fucking fished him himself. So these guys have got like bartering and commerce. I don't think the dinosaurs are feral, guys. I don't like that you're moving, because I don't know where you're moving, because... Please attack? Don't fucking say target is too far away. The fuck? Then get in range! The fuck you mean target is too far away? Then walk over to him, you dingbat. Like... What's wrong with you? Well, that guy had 2 noted skeletons. He kept the corpses of his parents. Killed by some random fucking human on a Slayer task. Perfect. Boop. Oh, just keep attack. I don't know why I went to click on him. It's old school fucking direct neuron coding. After inputting any action or moving anything in the inventory, you must click enemy or click will not be received. Old school has ruined me forever. Ferals are labeled the Rex Queens, give to the lower classes of dinos. Yeah, I'm starting to think this is some class warfare shit. I don't know that that's wrong. Starting to think these dinosaurs could do with a little bit of French Revolution in here. That's 5 killing the wild magic. Yeah, we're starting to get like real numbers now. We're starting to actually hit big things. I've seen like 7 and 8K crits come out. We're starting to bonk people. The damage is like increasing above 0. They could use a bank. They could probably fish. If they could use a bank, they can probably delegate. Which means they don't all have to fish. Boop. No fucking idea where he's standing. I wish there was any way to tell where the monster actually was. He was there when he died. Wherever the loot pops up, that's where the monster actually was in game. You'll notice it has absolutely nothing to do with where the game is animating him as being, because the Runescape hasn't really figured that one out yet. You gotta just kind of guess. The Rex Queen said, let them eat sharks. That was my favorite quest. The French dinosaur evolution was one of my favorite plot lines, I think. I love to just straight up force choke a bitch as an ability. That's so funny. Why? You don't have to click on him. You don't have to click on him. This is a real video game. It's not old school Runescape. Brain, it's been like 9 months. You have a noted defense potion? Just one? Just like one noted defense potion? I'm gonna chain this guy. There's like a 100% chance that guy's getting chained into the party. I don't really think there's anything I can do about it. That should have been asphyxiate. Because now he's gonna walk at me. No! Stay over there. I think I'm better than expected. Poster is passing through and got eaten. Thank you for the sharks. It might get thrown on the floor. And by thrown on the floor, I mean disassembled, because that's like thrown on the floor for high-level characters. They're too powerful. Some scavenging's sick. I love it they added a... He's been rooted for 6 minutes and he's still slowly walking forward. After the Great Lizard War, they built a massive system of fortifications. The dragons just went around, and now the dinosaurs are only known for surrendering. Ah. Man. Yeah, things we've talked about before on the channel, but bear repeating because it's really fucking funny. Dude, the French rep got absolutely fucked by like one unwinnable situation in World War II, didn't it? Motherfuckers had like an almost lossless, like perfect fucking track record at war. Guys were throwing incredible hands. War after war after war. Coming all the way across the sea. Taking big ass risks to help our stupid... Wait, is he safe spotted? Hold on, does it get even dumber? Can I just... I know I can sunshine, but like... Can I literally just fucking stand here? Hold on, let the wear off route. He gets stuck on this rock? Okay, no, he can walk around it. Okay, he's got society. They understand fishing and shit, so... There'd have to be like a nook I could tuck myself into somewhere. Which again, being RuneScape, it's not impossible if there is. There might be a little hole I can just jam my face into. Yeah, Jimothy, hold these. Also, did Jimothy just fucking get the killing blow? What a champion. Jimothy, you absolute unit. Single noted cadentine. We're gonna be kind of fucking choosy with the loot. Because there's a lot of it, but I don't want to bank 400 times on the Slayer task. What about the French getting screwed over? Oh, just at the whole, like, French white flag surrendering thing. Everyone's like, haha, the French and surrender. It's a funny meme is... Like, they surrendered, like, one time in World War II. Completely fucking outmanned in a basically unwinnable situation. And then, like... The entirety of the rest of history was in a single instant completely forgotten as we just clowned on them for being the surrender kings for the rest of time. Which is really fucking funny. It's unfortunate for the French, I guess. If any nation was the GOAT over its whole time periods, it was France. Yeah, like, France didn't fuck around, dude. You know how big France is? And by big, I mean small. France is like such a tiny little nothing burger of a country in the grand scale of, I guess, like non-European global superpowers. And they were a fucking imp, but didn't have an ocean defending them on their shit-ass island. They were mainland. Those fuckers had to hold the crown, like regular style, throughout the entirety of history since they were introduced. You know how many fucking wars France just showed up to and waffle stomped? Because it was a lot of them. Including a big fucking chunk of our own revolution. Because these fuckers were standing up to the absolute heavyweight title champions of the era that was Great Britain and doing pretty okay. If not fantastic. And then World War II happens one time and everyone's like, hee-hoo, France, surrender, monkey. France got fucking shafted, dude. France doesn't deserve this rep. Hey. Hey. Boop. Give me your bones. You walk slowly further away, please. I don't want to reach you on top of the other dinosaur. For chain reasons. Appreciate that. Ew, funny France. Well, I can count how many kills we've gotten by the number of bones that I have in Jimothy. Doing pretty okay. Real reason they helped America is because one sacred French tenant is just above even the rules of God sticking to the English. What the fuck is this America shit? Oh, they're fighting England? Oh, fuck, get me in there, dude. Let's go. That's also... Like, we made Dad proud. Before America was the laughing stock of the entire developed Western world. You know, we learned it from our parents. The one that everyone just loved to fucking bag on. Yeah, that was England. Everyone just like, yeah, fuck it. Fighting England? Fuck it. We ball. Let's go. Love learning that in Japan, Italy gets the bulk of the surrender jokes. Holy shit, that's... That makes so much sense. Because they were on the other side. I never considered that. Their surrender monkey meme was the one that was on their team. Oh, fuck me. I don't want any of that. Huh. I really like the switch sides depending on how things are going. Yeah, I more meant Japan, though, like the Japanese perspective, because, you know, Japan was on the other team. That would be the one, like, the France surrendering wouldn't make sense because France was sort of the enemy. Why would that even be a thing they have jokes on? Like, if anything, that would just be a point of fucking victory. But Italy was like, yeah, fuck this shit, I'm out. They were homies at the time. Japan lost all of their spaghetti. Alright, I was gonna throw these noted teens on the ground, but now you've dropped like 4 of them, which is like... I don't know, I think 4 is the line where you justify having a single inventory slot. 7-year-old war propaganda still alive and well. Everyone thinks they're not affected by advertising and propaganda, which is why advertising and propaganda work so well. This is probably like top 10 channel discussions we keep circling back to. Absolutely everybody thinks that they are enlightened and are above being marketed, which is exactly why it's so functional. It's so powerful. Because everyone thinks they're the exception. They're like, no, advertising doesn't affect me. I'm too smart. And this is why advertising works. It's like scamming. It's in some part largely dependent on you believing that you are smarter than them. Honestly, it's more effective if you're sitting upon your throne of used empty Dr. Pepper cans tipping your fedora towards the television. You're probably more affected by advertising than your average person. Gaslighting propaganda. If this was a scam, I'd be able to tell. I would know better. Must be legit then. That or... You would not believe... I mean, most scams are, like, targeted towards old people because, you know, old people don't even fucking know how computers function and still aren't really sure what the internet is. Source, all of Congress. But they get a lot of people who are not in the general scamming demographic. A lot of people that think they can, like, outsmart a scammer or fuck with a scammer get scammed. Which, ironically enough, is a very true thing in this fucking game we're playing right now. Actually, that's a huge fucking part of how Runescape scamming at least worked back in the day. Probably still does. I'm fucking sure this game is still absolutely shit-packed with scammers. I don't know about this one, because the currency in RuneScape 3 isn't floating an entire Central American country, but I'm sure it is an old school RuneScape. Can I hold this? Getting scammed on RuneScape is like a rite of passage. Never trust your money to someone who wasn't scammed on RuneScape as a child. I don't know what to look out for yet. Every other week there's a Reddit post about someone failing to anti-scam. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's how it works. It's the same thing. I don't know about greater global politics, but since everyone's stupid, I'm going to assume this basically applies everywhere. Will you fucking, like, die? Maybe? Thank you. It's the same thing as people who are... Because we no longer function as far as our, like, elections and political system over here in America. We have pivoted to the worst conceivable way to run a government and to run an election. We no longer, like, advertise and vote for the guy we like. We advertise and vote against the guy we don't like, which is how you end up with just absolutely the worst conceivable like national situation you could ever imagine. Source. Look at America. But with that, it's not a first past the post rant. It's a lot of people that are super anti whoever, and that's your political identity is anti that guy. You know how you get repeatedly clowned? By actually structuring your belief around that guy is stupid and doesn't know how to anything. That's 4,000%. Like how at least one very recent previous election happened. Just because everyone's like, nah, that guy is stupid. And because he's stupid, he'll be very easy to outsmart because he's stupid. Even if we give you your premise, he's stupid. You know who's got literal billions of dollars of advisors and psychologists and marketers and politicians and pollsters and connections that aren't stupid? Literally every major politician there is. All of them. It's literally all of them. And they are all, I promise you, not stupid. They make a lot of money to not be stupid. And you know how much shit you can get away with when everybody thinks you're stupid? Because it's a fucking phenomenal amount. You can pull off so much shit when everyone just assumes you're stupid and not capable of doing anything. And since 100% of American politics is boiled down to the other guy is stupid, we're basically in a hell cycle forever that I truly don't know how we're going to break out of. Huge fucking tangent. I don't know how we got here. Hey, perfect. Get the next guy. Hey, come over here. Run. Okay, well, you can run, but don't run forever. Stop running at some point. Let me brute you. Thank you. I don't know where the fuck you are. I have no concept of where you are. I'm in melee, apparently. Yeah, I guess he's right there. We might be in sunshine range. I should have stepped forward before I cast it. Oh well. I could have shined him. Needs to be a reroll option when voting. We need an option 3 that's just like, these guys are both terrible. we really do. America needs a help do-over. We need that as a button on the poll. Can we get a candidate that's not shit? Okay, let me invent all these sharks. Yeah. Fucking rooted instantly, you stupid idiot. I guess I don't need to bring the Desert Soleils. Went from scams to the U.S. political system, which is a pretty natural progression. That's fair. Yeah, I guess that's a little A to B, huh? It's not really like a... This dude is not taking no fucking damage. Hey, Mr. Dinosaur. You're supposed to die when you're killed. Ow. You guys are so maunchy. I'll bet they probably have mechanics. The only reason I think that is because it seems like basically all high-level Slayer monsters have hella mechanics. And also these guys are... Oh, 5 skeletons. On Anachronia. And I have them at least mentally filed with the Vile Blooms. And the Vile Blooms have heckin' fucking mechanics. But the trick is, they don't get to do whatever stupid shit they want to do if I just stand over here. Then what, you idiot? Definitely should have wild magic first. Yeah, we did this all very wrong-like. It's okay, because we still got him. The Bonitis. Anachronia's Mechanics Land. It is. The content here is new enough that the monsters do stuff. They do things. They don't just stand there and wait to be murdered. Unfortunately, you decided your mechanic involved melee system distance, effectively deleting your own mechanic. Yeah. It seems like it is a very similar situation to Vile Blooms in that they don't hit very hard. Or they do they hit very hard, but they don't hit very accurately, is what I meant to say. Which means if I wore Carl's shirt, I have no. What do you think his body is? Oh, it was actually really close. If I wore Carl's shirt, I might actually be able to pull together enough general tankiness to be able to just fight him mostly normally. But that would be expending resources when I could instead not expend resources. The mechanics also died in a glue trap. May not have died, but they got hella stuck. The dinos brought up systematic oppression. What a conversation that could only fucking happen on this channel. We went from the systematically oppressed feral dinosaurs being unfairly labeled when clearly feral they are not, to getting scammed to the fucking US political system. What the hell happened? What a goddamn journey. We went on an adventure in that conversation. The downside of this Slayer task is that it's gonna be long, because they don't die particularly quickly. They do not die with a swiftness. Put those away. I'm gonna take this here. What are you worth? 8k. Is 8k even fucking kind of? 8k doesn't even feel like it's worth the effort to elk. That's where I'm at. I'm so lazy about elking in this game. It's insane. I can build the alchemizer now. That was 71 invention or 72 invention. It was the number that I have. 72. Yeah, I know I got to it. So I can just make a box into which I put all my shit and then say, why can't somebody else deal with it? Timothy, how long do you have left? 23 minutes? I'm gonna bring another bag. Which means I had to stop by old War's house. Plus them blasting his fucking sound system in my face. Hit this shit and go back to Anachrononia. And then what I gotta do is unfortunately miss out a bit of the Aurora Osseous here, because I gotta take a break. I gotta do this every hour or so. Twitch is an ad spamming fucking son of a bitch, and if I don't stop and play some ads every hour, they're gonna do it for me. I don't want the ads to overlap. Normally I say the gameplay, but in RuneScape it's more the whack-ass conversations. The insane tangents, the rabbit holes that we fall down, the connection between our oppressed feral dinosaurs and underestimating United States presidents. France's unearned surrender reputation. It's a magical journey. I'm making a couple of minutes to a Slayer task on stream for the purpose of finding whatever cool shit an enemy does / drops, and they will drop anything. Welcome back, everybody. I mean, I guess we found out they drop dinosaur bones. And seemingly at a pretty decent rate, too. We get a dinosaur bone for every dinosaur, because every dinosaur, of course, has their own skeleton. But several of the dinosaurs are also antique collectors and have hoarded some of the other fellow dinosaurs' skeletons. So you get like more than one skeleton per dinosaur. We've only killed like 30 of them, so I think we're getting like 1.5 corpses per dinosaur, which isn't bad. It's probably a lot slower than Big Game Hunter, because Big Game Hunter gives them to you in pretty big piles. Big Game Hunter also has like a pretty good amount of time in there. 92 prayer inside it. I'm at 87 now, so it's starting to feel realistic. It's starting to feel possible. It's not like so astronomically beyond what I currently am that my brain just says like, yeah, who gives a fuck? We're not even close. I want to try something extra stupid. Can we get even stupider? We've been stapling their shoes to the ground. There's a lot of just like general detritus. Is there like a hole? I don't need a hole. Okay, so if he like... if he is well and truly stuck, he just ain't shit he can do. So, okay, so they have some degree of code. RuneScape has got some degree of anti-safe spotting code. Because enemies like this, he tried. You can see he moved over. They will attempt to walk around, but only like a little bit. Can I play over here? Too far? That's too far. Anyone else I can say spell and wait for that guy to respawn? Now I know what I'm looking for. I just need like a hard barricade like this. Can I shoot over this? I probably can't shoot over this. Oh my god, I can. Brother. Oh, his comrade has come. They're quite launchy. If I took chain off my bar, I could slowly get people in there. Man, I would love... I don't want to wait for one guy to respawn. But I think I'd rather do that than continue the rooting process. I mean, we're still rooting. We're just, it's a different kind of rooting now. The rooting is this route. We've developed a different route. So I can shoot over the rock. But the flaw of shooting over the rock is chain. And he did actually just get corner stuck, I think. I think he just got stuck in the corner. Which means I can safe spot the fuck out of any of these by standing basically anywhere. Because corner safe spots are the lowest form of safe spot. That's the... Maybe there's only like some specific pathing they have to be able to walk around individual things. Can I pull you like here? Is that too far? It would need to be brought this way first. Also, he's not interested. You get root. I just gotta make sure I do not aggro the other guy by manual casting a little bit. Bit of manual involved here. Don't chain when the other dinosaur is nearby. The only one thinking about how ridiculous other MMOs be with safe spots. No, everyone has that thought. We're all aware that were this to exist in any other video game, it would be just beyond insane. It'd be like, wow, this is... If this was in... It's like RuneScape's identity, though. Not safe spotting specifically. But having mechanics that if they were in any other game... The immediate response would be like, wow, this game is completely fucking broken. But in RuneScape, it's just how RuneScape works. Can I get into any of this shit? I want to, like, get... Well, actually, okay, there's two people on that side of this rock. Does this work? Because even if I chain that dude, he's still on the... Oh, wait, he came on the rock. Oh, Jesus. Okay, yeah, see, they've got tech. They've got the code. There's definitely anti-safe spotting code. Enemies in most situations will attempt to walk around a safe spot. They just, like... forgot it in a couple places. Which is weird. This actually a much larger space than I thought. They'll walk all the way around a rock to get to you. From fully the other side. Sometimes. And sometimes they'll just sit there and get pounded. Well, they sit on the other side of a boulder and oh, see, he came all the way around. I don't know what determines it. It's so random. I mean, clearly it's not random, but I don't know where the line is. I don't know what makes a monster get stuck versus have like the anti-safe spotting code kick in. The spaghetti in this game is like the eighth wonder of the world. It's so interesting to try to figure out how and the why any of this functions. As you can see, they've clearly got this shouldn't happen pathfinding code. But why doesn't it kick in? Why in this spot does he just get stuck? Get side of the hiccups, please help me. Why in this spot is he just fucking bodied by the tiniest root in the world, which is just like a one-tile obstacle? I don't know. I don't have the answers. Not some kind of a magical wizard that is what you would need to comprehend how the fuck Runescape works. Because I can go blorp this guy, stand back over here, and then he's stuck. He's actually not stuck. He got around. Because he just didn't get stuck. His anti-safe spotting pathing algorithm kicked in. But what activates it? Did the turtle just projectile launch him? What activates the anti-safe spotting algorithm? The world may never know. Well, the correct but shitty answer is to only fight this guy. And just wait out his respawns. We never learned the secret of Surge. The Surge is about as nebulous and impermeable as the secrets of the anti-safe spotting pathfinding algorithm. When and how it activates, how you can get around it. I don't think it's realistically a thing that like can be discovered without looking it up. Which, by the way, you guys want to have a really interesting conversation? Because I got an interesting topic for you. I got a real interesting topic. There is...
Welcome, Squidling, to the Squiddy Pool.
It's called playing RuneScape.
I have
without
returned
looking
from the
anything
abyss
up.
to bring tidings. I am very tired, have campaign in like an hour maybe, and had a lovely dinner.
Ooh.
What was I talking about? Oh right, the tidings. Anyways, Wizards of the Coast continues shooting themselves in the foot. Love Paizo.
There's a new marketing strategy in the world. New ad campaign just dropped. It's called Be As Bad As Possible, because all publicity is good publicity. We're just going back to the basics. I don't know if that's because we're devolving or we discovered that all the newfangled advertising tech we've developed since then isn't better than like the base tenet of all publicity is good publicity, or if it's just the fact of living in a post-consequences society and that perhaps your average consumer is dumber than they've ever been with access to more information than they've ever had. But it's a thing now. Oroku-san, 73 months. Tier 2 double sub. Over 6 years in the pool. You were the shiniest, Squidling. What they do this time? I don't even keep up on Wizard snafus anymore. I can't be fucked. There's too many of them. It's like they fuck up like every week. I can't keep track of this shit anymore, man. So. We've been playing this shit for a minute. We got some cool stuff. We have some nice toys. We're starting to get some real equipment. Getting into the higher level quests and also boss grinding phase of RuneScape adventures. Played old school for like 2 years and this for like 9 months now. Ain't looked up shit. We just get stuck on stuff. If anything weird happens, I don't know how to proceed. I just don't. I just don't proceed. I just am stuck. Honestly, it's the brand of my channel. It's the thing we do. We still have numerous easy diaries I cannot conceivably complete because they ask such insanely random feats of the player that with no further information other than just do the thing, it's not solvable. We got some weird fucking quests. I think there's only one that's currently in the I have no idea what to do burner. Just sort of waiting. And that's the dwarf one. We can get through them eventually. They're fun. They're a good time. I like the blind content. I think it's fun to do. I don't like the requisite, like by the nature of the beast, complete and total inoculation. Is he going on a stick? Oh, from the community that I have to have. So by the very nature of not looking anything up, not getting any help, not following any guides, not knowing what the fuck I'm doing. In almost 3 years of streaming various RuneScapes, I have made 0 friends. I have met 0 people in the space. I have made 0 connections. Because I can't really. I can't really play with anybody else. I can't play with any other streamers. Because my offer would be, hey, do you want to do my content instead of your content? It's like I predicted in the wilderness, a friend. Who tagged me in the wilderness? The guy who murdered me and then felt really bad about it? That guy? That was pre-streaming. That was before I even started streaming. That was on the old account. That was like day 5 of me just poking into it, still thinking it wasn't gonna be something I streamed. Wilderness events. Oh no, that's just a world. That's like that's a environmental feature of World 100. Kyle? Okay. That's just part of this server. He's just there. Like that comes part of the World 100 experience. It does feel blind Iron Man playthrough, man. The only way I could possibly like collaborate or play with any other streamers or hang out with anyone or like meet any people is just say like, hey, do you want to do my content instead of your content? Because my content requires that you not do your content. Because it's basically like, hey, do you just want to come like hold my hand while I be stupid? Which is dumb. And obviously I haven't like, I don't know, this sucks. I can't engage in the community at all. I can't watch any streams to like make any of these connections. I could barely even like, wait, did you get rooted? Oh, the root wasn't what splashed. I could barely like read the fucking subreddit. I can't do anything. A man is an island, and I am the islandiest island there has ever been. It's not that I don't like the concept of the playthrough. It's that I'm starting to wonder if it's worth it. We're through the early phase of the account, right? The early, oh boy, this is RuneScape 3 and I have no idea what I'm doing. That has by and large faded. there's obviously still plenty of... I fucking that one splashed. No, he's just still walking around because he felt like it. There's still plenty of stuff to do blind. I'm sure as shit not gonna look up a quest unless I get like incredibly stuck. This isn't gonna turn into me just with the wiki open on the other... I might not turn to anything, I just stay exactly how we are. Again, we've been talking about a lot of things I'm considering today. This is another serious consideration. It's not stopping being blind necessarily, but dramatically ratcheting it down. I mean, like, dramatically. Like, give myself the allowance to watch other people's streams, see content, engage with anybody, play with people, be given instructions, join a fucking clan, like, do anything other than just play this like the most single player game that's ever existed. Make fucking friends and play with people. Play fucking RuneScape. You know? Alright, pull back some of the blindness of the community stuff. I'm still, like, again, this is just things I'm considering. Not saying like this is definitely happening. We're done blinding. I hate this shit. That's not what I'm saying. But like maybe though. Maybe a little bit of that. Don't Shane. You little bitch. All I had to do was just press any button, but instead I just like politely asked Cassandra not to do the thing that was next on deck, so she just did it obviously. I wouldn't play without my clan. I can feel burnout starting to creep in a little bit. And I've kind of played like a lot of this in the few months that I have been playing it. And I'm playing it hot on the heels of playing a lot of old school RuneScape. So to an extent, it's definitely understandable just in general. But I think fucking a lot of it is just that I can't do anything. Like, I can't even do like a 4-man Crozus off stream because I don't know what the meta strat is. So I can't, I'm not just gonna go be garbage. I'm not gonna be the guy who's like, nah, I don't feel like looking it up. Can you guys carry me while I just do literally whatever the fuck I want? Like, you can't do that in an MMO. You can, but you're an asshole. So I just don't do any of that stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know if the Giga Blind is worth it. I quit WoW recently, dude. Did you? That's gotta be like recently, because you were just in here talking about it like... I feel like last week. Cleared content. New game. That is kind of cycle of World of Warcraft though, isn't it? Oh, last week or yeah, there you go. How is detonate on single targets? Just do anything? That's not bad, honestly. It has a big charge up. I don't know if it's worth it. But that's a big number. Oh, stuff IRL, not enjoying the new guild as much. That sucks. It's a shit reason to have to pull out. Guilds are hard. That's like one of the biggest things though. Like, I want to join a fucking clan, dude. I want to like have people. What the fuck? What the fuck did you just drop? Oh. You're finding 16 bits of 8 in total. You get a plunder. 16 bits of 8. I think those are bits of 16 is what you meant to say. You probably shouldn't. You've unlocked Cassandra the Swashbuckler! Fuck, dude, fuck yes, I'm Cassandra the Swashbuckler. Oh, fuck yes, immediate title. Where the fuck is that? Give. I'm a fucking swashbuckler. Okay. Oh, and it's pink. Sick. Anyway. I was in there and I'm discussing, just playing RuneScape like a human instead of this insane fucking completely blind thing I've been doing so I can, like, join guilds and do group content and engage with anybody and, like, watch other streams and be a member of the community instead of just sitting on my fucking island. You think it'd be more fun than go for it? That's a friend right there. That's a goddamn homie. Oh, I gotta refresh my turtle. Turtle, no, stay. I need you to carry my bones. I have like a lot of bones. There's a lot of skeletons I gotta haul around. Thank you. You have too many skeletons to vanish right now. Min-maxing fun is the end goal of games. And what a truth it was. You're not wrong. But I gotta also look at it from a perspective. You're not wrong, but it's not necessarily the goal of streaming. Especially when it's career streaming, and I've been kind of working on this RuneScape thing for a while now. And the entire thing that I have built up in RuneScape has been not Googling anything. It's a quote an old friend, but at what cost? But at what cost? Too high, I say. I don't even think I necessarily need, like, a hard line. Just, like, whatever I feel like. Again, I'm not gonna open fucking quest guides and just follow that shit. I'm still gonna blind the hell out of quests. When I start up a quest, I'm gonna go... I have no idea if these guys drop anything at all. I'm just killing them on stream thinking that maybe they will, and if they do, that'll be cool. Fucking... Winter's emotes are so universally applicable to things. Time to have any real input. I feel like looking up boss strats and nothing else is a fine line to pass. Especially for group content. Super especially for group content. But it's also, this is extremely not World of Warcraft. And we've got stuff in this game like... You have these area tasks. Which are basically like zone achievements in WoW, except they give you stuff. They give you stuff, and the stuff is, in some cases, very, very valuable. It's anywhere from completely and absolutely fucking useless Fremenic to, like, account changing. And the tasks are shit like, solve an easy Rundoku casket. What the fuck is that? What does that even mean? What is I don't know what a fucking Rundoku casket is. I've never met this man in my life. So I'm just never, so like, and they had to be done sequentially. So these don't matter, these don't matter. The rest of these didn't matter. Because I'm never going to complete any of them because I have no fucking idea what a Rundoku casket is or how the hell I'd get one. I'm locked out of a ton of content that truly does not give you any indication of how you would even begin to engage with it. Because RuneScape. Which has led to some funny shit like Silverdust. I'm not gonna go like, alright, fuck blind, let's go to Sentistan. Like, I'm still gonna try. I mean, the spirit's still gonna be here. I'm still not gonna be looking up. I mean, I might eventually. Once I've killed a boss, I don't know, 200-300 times, you know, maybe I'll go ahead and take a little fucking peek at the drop table. See if there's things I still want. See how rare it's gonna be. Start doing some degree of value propositions of, do I want to kick Carol Tootsie Rolls in the pants 500 more times for pants? I don't know. I don't know how rare that shit is. Hey, Strange Eons plug. You love to see it. Sam Fox 10. And you know what's more important than whether or not I play RuneScape blind is that tomorrow afternoon we have a new episode of Strange Aeons airing on twitch.tv/UGT show. The extreme early game is coming to an end. We are pushing through some interesting areas, and we are going to be finishing off the level 1 arc, probably. I don't know what the fuck these guys are going to do. I thought we were going to finish the level 1 arc last week, and we didn't. So, it's tabletop players. They're going to do what they're going to do, and maybe it's going to make progress, and maybe it's going to be just like jerk off for 4 hours. Anything's possible. So I want to talk about the one-shot I've been running? You haven't, I don't think. The only conversation we've had... Oh, we did get rooted. We've had vis-a-vis Aeons was you saying that the Amnesia start was simultaneously your most and least favorite thing you've, like, ever done in tabletop because you really like the character building, but it was also a super fucking sick hook. Beyond that, I need with some walls attacks. Oh, baby. Fucking wall me, dude. Wall me. Give me the business. That dude's just gonna die. We just exploded. Never mind. Definitely A and B. That's the advantage I have with this current group. In that the current group is not like Pathfinder players. It's two people's first Pathfinder campaign. And another person's first, like, real Pathfinder campaign. Bless Shelly's heart. Diving directly into level 17 Pathfinder 2nd edition. It was insane. So yeah, with zero investment in creating your character and being new to the system, oh, this is the perfect fucking setup. They get to learn the system alongside their characters. And it's also super great because even as they get things revealed to them, they don't necessarily know what they are. Like we early on in the universe, I can have somebody realize they have a familiar and then commune with the familiar and unlock an entire fucking spell list, and they don't intrinsically know they're a witch because they don't know what a witch is. So we still have the fucking mystery, and it was a couple episodes until we got there. I can tell them they go into panache and they're like, that's awesome. I don't know what that means. It was really cool. It's a super unique opener, and I liked it a lot. It was very fun. They still don't know their entire characters, and if you want to see some of this Amnesia opening this weekend, tomorrow, it's Friday, tomorrow might be one of the last opportunities before we at least have a general understanding of what our character sheet is. Oh, man, speaking of, what timing on this man? Oh, man, I have a question for you. I was just thinking about you, BB. Seriously, though. Question. Hit me with some thought. Thank you for the raid, by the way. I hope you had a good stream. Let me preface this question. Welcome, everyone. I'm playing this game blind. This is my first RuneScape 3 account. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm not looking anything up, so we're just kind of figuring it out as we go. And I might change that. Is the question? I might turn that down a couple of notches. I've been extremely strict about the not learning anything other than by learning it. Not looking up shit. He did not get rooted. Not watching other people's streams. If you hit a wall, not necessarily. No, I'm not like stuck or anything. It's just I can't do it's. I'm too strict about it. I think the concept is good. Going into quests without using a guide and just digging around and trying to figure it out. I have no idea what these guys drop, if anything. They're my Slayer task anyway. I'll slap them and see if something cool falls out, like a maybe not even stuffed pinata. But you know what I can't do? Hang out with anybody. Like, I can't watch your streams. I can't watch anyone's streams. I can't be like a part of the community because I'm so strict on myself about the blind thing that I won't let myself go like watch someone that might be doing content I haven't experienced myself, or might even be doing, you could even be doing content I've already done, but you might be doing it in a better way, and then I'll be like, oh, but I didn't figure that out myself. It stops me. I can't make any friends. I can't join a clan. I can't do anything. I'm so locked out. It's a Mamorpaga. I'm cutting the 2 M's off the front. I can't do the massively multiplayer. You know? What do you think? You're my shaman on this spiritual journey of RuneScape I just decided, so I hope you're ready for that responsibility. I'm kind of considering really opening it up. Thank you for the follows, guys. Appreciate it. I'm still gonna, I'm not gonna throw the concept out. I'm still gonna try and do all the quests guideless. I'm just gonna throw my face at bosses and see what the fuck happens. And try and figure out strategies to fight them myself. I'm not gonna be looking up everyone's drop table, but I don't need to be like necessarily so stringent about it. I can watch other people's streams, and if I see some stuff like, you know, cool, it's a Mamorpaga. It's massively multiplayer. That's how the game works. You learn from other people sometimes, or like play with people or join clans. And like if I see some shit in passing, you know, so be it. It's not the world-ending invalidation of the account I've been treating it as. I don't know. I want to be a part of I want to like be in the RuneScape community. I want to be able to do stuff with people, etc. Only thing you'll learn from Umhid is how to go to Death's office. I have figured that out once myself. I've been there. Actually, no, I didn't. I didn't even go to Death's office because it was a wilderness death. So I think that just a bunch of weird, unique shit happens. Bit of a dilemma. I don't know. I definitely enjoy the blind content. At the same time, I'd be too strict. Yeah, I don't want to lose the spirit of the blind content because I like it. I like doing it. I think I just need to be less stringent about it. I need to like allow myself to watch other streamers, some like hang out in chats and go on the fucking subreddit. Like there's so much shit in this game I'm gonna get to figure out. I'm sure that like watching anyone else do stuff is not gonna teach me the secrets of the universe. I still have this many quests I have to figure out how to do. Skip the subreddit part. Oh no. Is the subreddit Dookie? Is it a Dookie subreddit? There are 2 kinds of games in this universe. Games with absolutely fucking fantastic banger Reddits, which are just a constant waterfall of wonderful memes, and people literally just screaming and crying and soiling their pants, and there is no other content there. The subreddit's 95% complaints. Oh no, it's a category 2 subreddit. Oh, you hate to see it. So I guess banking the stackable stuff is kind of pointless, so I'm just gonna get more of it, so we'll just go back. Let's go back. I can bank the Wargali seeds. I need the Wargali seeds. I can bank the nature runes. And I'll just do the alking later, because the alks they're dropping are stackable. Wait, no, the fire runes. I need the nature runes. I need the nature runes for the foot staples. The foot staples are important. Why are we so rudely interrupted by some Charlotte reading us? He was explaining a one-shot idea. Alright, hit me's in there. Wall of text me. But no, I think I would like to be able to be a part of the community. I'm thinking about how I want to do it, because I don't want to lose the blind thing to everyone. We're still going to mostly be the guy who doesn't look stuff up and throws his face at things. 100% of information I'm going to get about a boss before I go in there is whatever is listed in here and in here, and I'm just going to try and figure it out. We'll just go from there. I'm gonna roll back the strictness by like a lot.
Welcome,
a lot.
Squidling, to the Squiddy Pool.
Stemry, 66 months, 5.5 years in the pool. Primus, you were the shiniest Squidling. All right, let me see this. Give me your idea. The universe hook is: society is on an endless pilgrimage following the safety of the sun. The sun undulates and rides in a steady orbit across the surfaces of the earth, but does so slowly. As is no doubt clear, it is not the sun as we know it. The king in yellow is the literal guiding light of humanity. Said like a, I don't know, 18th Victorian era style or something. Because of the slow march of the sun, the road, it's split into time zones as they are effectively, effectively stuck at a certain light level. As you get further from the sun, problems become more supernatural. Okay. Main antagonists of the universe are sorrows, supernatural horrors that become more common closer to the darkness. They're each unique and unknowable with only one common trait. They are murderous and generally unkillable by normal means. There is no standard method of dealing with one, and the means of its destruction is usually tied to who they were in life. Ooh, okay, so it's like almost haunt-based. To put a little bit of like mechanical lens on it. You gotta do something specific. The players are entities known as fireflies. You've begun to see chaotic, and this is a one-shot? This is gonna be a hell of a one-shot. You've begun to see chaotic and nonsensical visions sent to you by the sun god. And your eyes have begun to glow with inner lights. As the moth is drawn to the flame, you are drawn to the dark and will be moving back along the road into the darkness. You'll gradually become more unfeeling and uncaring as you approach the darkness. You're a long way off from that. That's a one shot. Okay, so not like literally you sit down and play for 3 hours as the entire thing. I'm like, that's a big world hook for like one evening. But yeah, okay, for like a two, in my experience, 2 sessioners are universally 3 sessioners in disguise. There's a 2 sessioner that's making a little bit more sense. That sounds fucking neat. I mean, I'm always here for the Lovecraftian bullshit. So Hester and the Wiggly Sun is a good hook for me. That's something I'm super into. I enjoy it. 10 out of 10. I fucking love Lovecraftian shit. By the way, I saw my guy, the dude I steal nearly all of my stream variety ideas from, the Bald King himself, the King and Egg, Northern Lion, playing a new game fairly recently that looks really fucking entertaining. You guys seen Dredge? Kind of want to play Dredge next week. Dredge looks super fun. Does this automatically start casting? Does sunlight get me casting? No, it does not. Okay. I wasn't sure because it's like a ground buff. I'm literally playing Dredge right now. Oh, it looks good. I might pick that up and fuck with it next week. I want to get Big Lovecraft. It's already in the suggested game channel. Is it really? I don't look at suggested game. I only look at suggested games. I look at the survivors after the herd has been culled. I opened up and saw Dave the Diver, which is another one I thought about playing a really long time ago for the same reason. But yeah, Dredge looks great. Dredge looks super cool. Really? Why is Aerial Loot so tiny? I'm pretty sure it's a. I've asked this question before. The answer is spaghetti. But like, damn, it's small. Can we make it like, I don't know, like 2 tiles bigger? Can we get like 4 tiles out instead of 2? I'd feel a lot better about my life. I'm gonna chain in everyone in the fucking universe. Okay. Set casting the full manual. Oh, almost hit the wrong button. About to chain every dinosaur in the universe. The actual mystery is an emetic asylum. The asylum for... the asylum for sorrow prevention. Should be, I guess prevention is like damages. The psychomatic asylum of sorrow damages. I don't know if that's what you're going for, but that's definitely what I'm taking from it. Where they research and contain people to stop them from going nuts. Spoiler, someone went nuts. After a string of suspicious suicides, the Fireflies are called the assignment to investigate. Okay. The green dogs don't look friendly. They're not very friendly. Only gonna kill 21 more of them, though. I don't know if they're gonna drop anything cool. So far, nothing has come out. Oh, this is a 0 jokes type deal. Ooh. I mean, I guess that does seem fitting given the horror world that you've set up. I guess it's a one-shot. You can do it with a one-shot. If I've learned one thing, even with buy-in, like zero joke type deals, never survive contact with the table. And obviously fun is subjective. But boy howdy, it's a lot more challenging to make zero jokes fun. But you can do it. You can definitely do it for a one-shot. Because Strange Aeons, the campaign that we stream every Saturday on twitch.tv/UGT show at 3 p.m. Eastern time. New episode airs tomorrow afternoon with the end of our first level arc. Even if you're not familiar with tabletop games or their mechanics, we try to make sure everyone's on the same page. We have several players who are new to the system or are learning things for the first time. It's a great place to come learn if you're interested. It's a very generally straight-faced and serious campaign. And we had a lot of discussions about the tone we were going to go for before the show started. And you really just cannot full horror an entire tabletop campaign. I'm sure you can. Like, I'm sure somewhere someone has done it and it's went great. But yeah, no, it's fantastic for, like, that's absolutely the realm of one-shots. 2 shots, 3 shots even, maybe. Because then you get, you know, the slave ship from the start of Skull and Shackles. If everything just sucks for too long of a period of time. And they're like, ah, this is miserable. Like, that's the point. It's supposed to be miserable. Okay, well, you know, mission accomplished, I guess. Can we do something else? Congratulations, you did it. You have successfully made the party miserable. Also, the fact that you can deliver a setup, build, and pay off to spend 8-ish hours. That's true. Yeah, there's a lot more in longer term campaigns. You don't get to your reward nearly as quickly. Guys, I don't think we're gonna get anything cool out of the dinosaurs. Ouchie, he bit my ankles. He bit me. What an asshole. Where's the fun? You press ganged into slavery on a pilot ship, Carl. A pirate ship. There is no fun. Oh. We play a different campaign then. I want you to feel the misery that your character is experiencing. I think 99% of the problems with Skull and Shackles were just it was the first full-length campaign I ever DM'd and like the second anything I had ever DM'd, and I was very, very new to all of that and was just fucking terrible at doing anything other than what's written in the book. And Skull and Shackles needs a whole lot of what is not written in the book. Got a whole lot of extra gravy that needs to be filled in there. And then you got a nice little crust of the Paizo Classic, literally not functional rule set. It's not a Paizo adventure path if it's not stapled to a new rule set that clear, like, no one thought about the math of at all because it just straight up doesn't work. Like, in Skull and Shackles, it's the rum. The rum that would kill everybody on the boat within a week. That's if they rolled very well. There's no conceivable way anybody survives this rum. It's the rum that kills you. Fucking Island, dude. Island of Empty Eyes is definitely the low point. I think even just like adventure path material wise. Hey, you guys want to fight Cyclopes for, I don't know, like 12 sessions straight? Cyclopes. Cyclopses? Cycloptopi? I don't fucking know. I didn't realize how non-functional some of the 1E rules are until I tried to make a Cavalier and took a deep dive into amount of combat rules. Oh no, it's... This is not 1E exclusive. This is not a problem that is contained within the first edition of Pathfinder, unfortunately. Take a little peep. Take a little look-see. Take a little gander at the circus rules from Extinction Curse. They don't work. Fortunately, a nice man over on the Paizo forums did pretty much a complete rewrite of the circus rules, and we just used those. As written, you are the worst fucking circus ever. I don't know if that's the point, because it's early game and you haven't really made it. This is your first big show, but I feel like if you're centering an entire campaign around being a traveling circus, and that's your entire hook, you guys probably shouldn't be the worst circus ever. I think. This is me, though. Just spitting. Mordane almost drowning and everyone high-fiving about it was one of my favorite things ever. That was really funny. That was a great fucking time. Or just almost fucking drowning herself in the middle of her act, and everyone was like, yeah, fuck Mordane. Oh, now we fought will-o-wisps. Whoopsies. It did the thing again. It's like a Paizo monster at face value and just kind of assumed it was gonna work. They usually do. You just root this man? What? The target's immune to the spell. What? Why? Does fucking Dinosaur pop freedom? Hello? Don't know. There weren't a lot of combats that bother me in Extinction Curse. No, it's pretty well done. Like, jokes aside, there's a reason we play 2nd edition. It is a huge upgrade from 1st edition. Both generally in readability and usability of rules, and also in Paizo is got a much better grasp of what they're doing, honestly. This comes from a huge Pathfinder supporter. I fucking love Pathfinder. And Paizo's great. But the balance in 1E was functionally non-existent. Now that they have a bit more of a bounded system, it is much better. Most of 2nd edition, almost all of it, does just work right out of the box. I have to do way less fucking stuff to make it functional. 1E, you have to beat with a crowbar. Like, every single word of text and number in an enemy fucking stat block. You have to go over with a goddamn microscope. A, to figure out what the fuck does this guy even do? You know what I love the most about 2nd edition? Quote from, like, 50 things about 2nd edition. Being able to pick up a monster stat block, look at it, and know what the fuck it does. Like, I don't have to Google 17 feats. Like, it just says what the dude does on the page. Like, I appreciate that. Good shit. Something like degrees of conditions for nonsense. Degrees of conditions, degrees of success. Degrees of success is huge. I think that gets big slept on. And huge contributing factors to 2E being so much more playable. The plus and minus 10 thing. So good. So fucking good. Obviously, look, I don't have to tell anyone the 3 action system absolutely slaps. Squiddish goes 10 minutes without creaming his pants over Pathfinder 2nd Edition Challenge difficulty impossible. You can come check it out tomorrow on my my live stream over at twitch.tv/UGT show, 3 p.m. Eastern. Party's still level 1. Great time to hop on board. Oh, fuck. Don't come around a stick. Don't come around a stick. Thank you. Remain on your side of the stick. I have an entire clip on the 3 action system. We do! I made the entire 3 actions video on the 3 action system and the one under great success too. Love to play a summoner in one. 2E summoners are sick. They're very hard to use. They're really cool. I haven't looked into them enough myself to figure out how to make them effective. Because the problem is that you share a health pool. So you're basically sending your own face out to go get punched directly. You have the ability to phantom project your own nutsack into the enemy's sword. Which is an interesting power and not one that I would pick. Unless, like, really, I was really late to the picking order. And there wasn't a whole lot of other stuff left, in which case, you know, maybe, obviously. Your own nutsack beats ass, and all seriously, is pretty decent. That's true. They aren't in the dumpster on armor class and health in general. I'm manually casting every ability, so I don't chain this guy. There we go. But yeah, it's easy to overlook. They're a 10 hit points class. Like, they are much tankier than other casters. They are relatively beefy boys, so your nutsack can take a little bit of pounding. And your nutsack's got better AC than you do most of the time. It's not like enemies are just walking up and just going doink and hitting you every single time. But it's tough. Because you're definitely not like a frontline powerhouse. He's not strong enough to wade into everybody and not get obliterated. Main strength of summoners, your function costs 4 extra every time. No, yeah, oh, for sure. I'm not saying the class isn't good. I'm saying it's very tricky to use. Because I've seen a couple of them in play. And what they accomplished was being a wizard that could die at light speed by just running themselves into the enemy line. And it's hard to not be that. You are a very tactically minded gamer, though. I'm sure you can figure it out. You are the action economy god. Ah, you rooted fool. This just sounds like DeviantArt. What? What does? What just sounds like DeviantArt? You have lost me. You just sent me see me in the 5e campaign. I'm in half my turns are I pass. Does be sounding pretty 5e. Having now played 5e like twice, boy howdy, I don't get it. Not like I don't get the game. It's very easy to get the game. It barely has rules. I don't get the I truly do not get the appeal. Local Pathfinder fanboy doesn't understand why people play 5th edition. News at 11. But you don't do anything. Like, nobody does anything. You have, like, one option on any given turn. So you do the thing that you do. And it's the same thing as basically everyone else of your subclass. Because you make, like, one choice in all of character creation. I don't get it. What's the appeal? Doesn't get in the way of the talkie parts. You can do the talkie parts without even having a rule set. You know, you can just do that. Campfires have existed for way longer than Dungeons and Dragons. You guys know you're allowed to just, like, hang out with the homies and tell stories, right? I'm not fucking moving. I'm too lazy. I also kind of want to see if you do anything. I shouldn't disagree on my sharks. Do you have a mechanic? Oh man, look like... Oh no, it was a regular bite. Maybe they don't have a mechanic. Maybe they just chew on your ankles. Till one of you dies. Fellas, is it gay to talk fantasy with the homies? No. Unless you want it to be. Honestly, that's one of the great upsides. It can be literally as gay as you want it to be. That is wholly a ball in your court. All puns intended. Infinite possibility. All appeal for 5e is it's the Adventure League. Means it's easy to get into a game, but there's less in the game, more about the community. Boy, howdy, let me tell you about Pathfinder Society. Which is the same fucking thing. And if they have a regular Pathfinder Society community in Ocala, Florida, I'm pretty sure you can find it basically anywhere. Resistance Beltron having a much more nebulous rule set. 5e is not good for that. That's also true, but then you get into like, well, if you wanted to play a game like that, why don't you play this system that's, oh shit, specifically oh, don't, my sunshine. My sunshine. If I hit a keybind and you tell me target too far away one more fucking time, I'm gonna lose my shit. It is a click to move video game. Walk your happy ass over there and do stuff to him. Okay, well, if they drop anything cool, we didn't see it. We did only kill like 90 of them, so it's not like we went through a humongous pile. But we did not, in fact, receive any neat and interesting things. The asshole boss, hey, move out of... Feels black mage, man. Pulled an extra ad, had to walk out of my fucking sign. Ivy, this is my favorite spell they've made in a TTRPG. Alright, hit me, Zindern. I'm ready. Oh, shit. What is it? I'm putting you in the Alc tab. I'll make an alchemizer someday. Mirage Arcane, and it's fucking awesome. Google time. Mirage Arcane Ivy. Let me see. What we got? 10-minute cast that lasts 10 days. Oh, is this gonna be Giga? This is just gonna be like fucking Giga Solution. Then they just actually made a spell that does the thing that happens in basically every campaign, but only the NPCs get to do it. Make terrain in an area up to 1 square mile. Look, sound, smell, even feel like some other sort of terrain. General shape remains the same. Open fields or road can be whatever. Pond can be a grassy meadow. Can alter the appearance of structures or add them where none are present. Doesn't disguise, conceal, or add creatures. Can turn ground at difficult terrain or the opposite. Yep, that is kind of just like Go Nuts Illusion. All right, that's illusion. Do whatever the fuck you want. Malleable illusion. Starting at 6th level, when you cast an illusion spell, it has a duration of 1 minute or longer. You can use your action to change the nature of that illusion. Provided you can see the illusion. Ah! So you spend 10 minutes setting it up, and then as your action, you can change it to literally anything. Tormented demons are a Slayer task? It's interesting. Not interesting enough to spend one of my extremely precious Slayer VIP tokens. Aren't those the guys from, Wugs? I have a 1 mile radius where I am functionally God. That is neat. That is fucking cool, honestly. That's some dope shit. Is it an illusion if... Oh, yeah, I don't know how disbelieving works in 5e. That feels like it could get wacky. I gotta take a break. It's been about an hour. If I don't take a break every hour, Twitch is just gonna take a big old bucket of ads and they're gonna throw it at you. And I can't stop that from happening, but I can make sure that it doesn't overlap the gameplay, the banter, the bullshitting. You showed me this. Actually, you told me this before, Zendern, because you showed me the drawings. You've 100% showed me your, like, insane Mirage Arcana trap setups. No, you have actually told me about this. I didn't remember it until you told me that you had the drawings, and then I recalled all of the scribblings of a fucking madman of your spike picks and your trap walls and the fucking shit you were disguising with the Arcana. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna stand up, stretch. Every now and then, I forget about Slave Owner Alpha now. Because that game was so fucking long that I forgot the, like, general opinions. Can you do me a favor and show Chad the insane drawings? Yeah, absolutely. They're fucking funny. Okay, so here is the level of insanity that is Zendern's Mirage Arcana schematics. You may have seen something similar, because there is a really old... I don't know if it was, like, AD&D or what it was from. It was definitely an old book that did very similar things. It just drew a bunch of completely fucking insane traps. So he's talking about bringing his Mirage Arcana ass in here and then just miraging a bunch of giant traps. So you just have a spiky ceiling with walls that I guess you can just knock out, and or even Mirage Arcana away, and this shit just falls down. You can, because you can Mirage Arcana all of this, right? You can do literally any of this. You can make the spiky ceiling, because you can make structures. It specifically says you can make structures. You just Mirage all of this shit, and then just Mirage the walls away. What is this? This is just a ballista. This is we gotta have a conversation about what an illusion is. This is just a whole ass ballista with a spring instead of a string. Just yes, boulders. Just spawn a bunch of large fucking boulders on a slanted surface and let them just roll their happy asses down onto the stupid undead, hopefully labeled with this very useful arrow directing us. What are you chewing on, GG? Why can't you chew on anything but the legs of my desk? Swinging very heavy bonker. All right, this one looks like we've gotten the pinball machine technology here is what this is. We have a swinging very heavy bonker. We have just what appears to be a superfluous bumper. The bottom one means the great stunner in the ancient text. Fair enough. What is the purpose of it? Why can't the swinging giant heavy bonker just hit the dragon statue platform directly into the stupid undead? Or is this not the stupid undead and you're trying to bonk the dragon statue platform? I know you once explained all this is more like pool. You already have the pool cue. You're adding a second pool cue to the equation. I guess you're hitting a ball into a second. I see what you mean. It's just the stick is the ball. Is the source of my confusion. Because pool already has both a stick and a ball. I'm trying to bowl the platform. Fair enough. No, I'm trying to click on the door. Move, fucking butterflies. I want to see if I have solved my augmenter problem. At least a little bit temporarily, and maybe also my clear parts problem. Holy shit, this is still going. How fast do you go? Okay, I thought you'd be done. What if I empty his move machine? How fast does this go? Can I see a space? Also, it never occurred to me until just now. Could I just build 2 of these? 45 items per hour. Oh, that's the high tanner. 35 items per hour is even worse. Okay. How did it take me this long to realize I could just build a second one? Am I perhaps stupid? I, for some reason, had this racked in my brain as being like unique machines. And I'd build a bunch of different ones, but I could totally just make a second auto disassembler. And it would go twice as fast because I'd have 2 of them. But this will be done tomorrow. I guess we'll pull out the... I want to leave it. I want to leave the prize until later. I want maximum prize. You got to 11? You're 9? Nothing's ready to be sucked off yet? We'll have to get to that later. Siphons will come at a later occasion. For now, though, I will turn the wheel on in a little bit. I had 2 big things I really wanted to do. I really wanted to do the Slayer task, so that nothing probably could happen, but maybe something would happen. But so I wasn't just stuck on Slayer, because I like new monsters, they're cool. Why the fuck does Runescape have Satisfactory in it now? Because Invention is an entire skill. I need to go to the hole. I don't know how much digging I necessarily need to do, but it's not 0. I gotta do some digging. How are things going over here? Got 2 boats just fucking vibing, fair enough. Good work, you got green rocks. Good work, you got a fuck ton of green rocks, which is apparently jade. Good shit. So, my thought, how I've been doing this, is I was going to use the jade to buy homies. Because homies level up. So the earlier you buy the homies, you know, the more they're going to get experience on them before they become irrelevant. But these missions are so fucking long. 9 hours. It's 9 fucking hours to do the regular missions. These are insane. But I wonder if it's worth saving up for you first. 10k is a fucking lot. I have 1k already though. 10k is a bunch. It's gonna take me a while to get that, but just being able to do 33% more mission per mission because I have a 4th boat seems like it'd be kind of useful. But that's a lot of XP I'm not getting on the homies if I'm not buying the homies first. What are the ship part options? What are you? I have no concept of how much of a difference 200 speed makes. Because maybe we just go here? It's 800, it's pretty cheap. These are 1,000, they're only plus 100, that's not very good. Hulls are such massive upgrades, man, they're so good. Hulls are such massive upgrades. Hulls are huge, and these are usually huge. They go from 1,000 to 12. Oh, it's only 200 actually. My normal MO is homies first, hull second, everything else third. But boy, fucking howdy, these mission times, dude, they're ball busting. Most fun I've had in 5e kind of has to do with 5e. As part of Artifice, is there anything I don't understand from an engineering standpoint can be explained away with fuck you, it's magic? I don't know. I guess for the sake of science, it's only an 800 investment. Even if this ends up being stupid, I can see 914 to... It cuts an hour off. That didn't change the time at all. What the fuck? Wait, why did they go down to 624? Wait, why did... Oh, do I have the speed captain? This has the fast captain. It was swapping pop jump part speed out. The only... I didn't think about swapping the people. But the only part that has speed is the rudder. Alright, go get me more green rocks. I need green rocks. This is important to me. Why do you have two fucking seafaring guys? Take this dude who has a gun and has a negative. Take this guy who has a gun and does not have a negative. Switch this shit around to the battle Ramu. Take... What the fuck is cursed? I have a new captain who needs some levels. Because I finally got a captain with morale as a decent stat. What is cursed? Oh, you're garbage. Alright, fair enough. Alright, never mind. That guy's gone instantly, so I did not in fact get a new captain that has morale as their good stat. I got a piece of garbage because he rolled I'm trash. That's the first morale main captain I've seen ever. So, cool. Wonderful. I guess I should bring you instead of you, because you have more mixed stats. $73.85. Good luck, lads. Bring me green rocks. Get out of here. Combat seafaring and just morale. Well, my morale captain is dog ass, but he does still technically have a higher morale than everyone else. So, I mean, that's the thing that I want, right? At the expense of absolutely everything, he does do the job I hired him for. He may be literally fucking cursed, but the man's got an unshakable positive outlook. Goodbye, everybody. Anyway. I love the fucking ports music. It's so good. This is so much better than the fucking meme that is Sea Shanty 2. I still can't tell. This is like my confused asexual teenage self watching sitcoms and thinking like the literally primary decision-making factor in every character's life in every sitcom in every situation is fucking somebody was just like a weird joke and not how people apparently actually operate. That's me and the general consensus on Sea Shanty. Like, I literally can't, I can't tell if people are joking or if it's just like a huge fucking hit of nostalgia dopamine or if it's ironic. Because this song is fine. Ham attack. We're gonna have some incredibly exciting, high intensity archaeology music. Keep in mind, it's only considered funny because people think it's relatable. Well, yeah, I mean, I obviously didn't know that since none of it was relatable ever for me. It was just funny because it was funny. I think that's why Scrubs is one of my favorites, because it's probably the least sex-driven of the like 90s, early 2000s sitcoms. That's probably why Scrubs was my favorite. It was the only one that was a degree of relatable. Because they're just huge fucking losers. Like me, I'm a huge fucking loser. I have excavated most of this barricade. I don't know what's gonna happen when I finish it, but I assume I'm gonna get to go to a new place. Because I have access to a new dig spot called Goblin Dorm Debris, and that's not here. There's only gladiatorial remains and crucible stand. So it must be through here, which means it's not even on the map because that's like throne room detritus or something. So there must be, I don't know if this is going to be the going to the center of the source moment or if this is just going to be going to the prison of Caridat, and it's not that big of a deal. Enter tunnels entrance. Ooh. Well, we're definitely not going to do that till the song request is over, because I'm sure there's going to be new music in there. And if I waited this long to go in the hole on stream to see what kind of cool stuff was in there, I can wait a little bit longer for the funny ham music to end. Not a very long song. I'll just come dig some of this up. Scrubs is what you get if you give a hospital show cutaway gags. It kind of is like you connected a very strange neuron in my brain. It's like live action Family Guy. It does the same shit. Where one of the characters will just offhandedly mention something absolutely fucking insane, and then the next like 2 minutes of the show is a completely nonsensical cutaway to whatever insane thing they just mentioned. But I appreciated that they acknowledged it in character whenever it was funny. That like JD basically does actually black out and just have these insane fantasies. It's not like a cutaway with no consequence whatsoever. It's a thing that's actually happening to him. He's just staring into the fucking void. That's what made it fucking hilarious to me. It was they just went with it, but still had the back end. Temptation of hole. We're back to sitcom jokes. I want to know what's in the hole. I want to go down the hole, but the hole is definitely gonna have music. I don't know if it's going to be super cool or if we're just going into another room. But this ham attack is the timer on my excitement. When the song ends, the excitement begins. The song's trying really hard to be the exciting part, but the song is just a time gate on me being able to go to the new content right now. We got the fucking janitor. Did we even get his name? Jan Etor. No. Wasn't? There was the subject of an entire episode where he told JD his name several times, but something incredibly loud happened every time he said it and you never actually hear it. And he's just like, fuck this. If you really cared, you would have listened. God, Scubs is great. I miss 90s TV. Does anyone else miss the things they liked when they were growing up that formulated their current sense of humor / sensibilities? Or is it just me? I am very smart. TV in the 90s was so much better than modern day garbage because it's what was on the TV when I was young and impressionable. It's what I had impressed should be good. So since it's from my childhood, it's inherently better. I don't miss, I didn't even have Wi-Fi. Welcome to the Bryn bucket of not having watched TV until you were 24. Now we're hanging out in the living room playing fucking Hi-Fi Rush most evenings. God, Hi-Fi Rush is so fun. What a good fucking game that is. Okay. Enter tunnels entrance. Oh my god, what the fuck is that smell? It's like metal, acid, and decay. Oh, baby! Somebody call Eddie Riggs! Get me in there! These stairs down branched left and right. Always go left. Sci-Fi Rush, your #1 game of the year right now. Yeah, and I think it's gonna be kind of hard to top. Ooh! This place is fucking big! I got turned around. That was a very twisty, turny staircase. Have a map? Holy shit. Okay. Well, So then this is only, there's another half. There's another half of this. With whatever, wherever going to the right goes. Unless that's just a meme. Or have I heard this music? I mean, obviously I haven't heard this music, but I've heard something very similar to it. My initial instinct is the Bandos encampment in Godwars dungeon. What for it? South Goblin Tunnels excavation site. Where the fuck am I? That's over there. Vulcanized rubber. Okay. There's neck right down here. Okay. What the fuck? What? Copper, tin, and neckrite? I feel like I'm gonna have to make something out of like an alloy of bronze and neckrite. That's interesting. Here's a tunnel entrance. The 3 base metals, copper, tin, and fucking neckrite. I think I'm getting a hint. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. I'm sensing a hint. Is this the Goblin Orange Breeze? No. This is something else. Ah, creative materials. 25 spike parts, 25 deflecting parts, and 5 heavy components. Oh, there's a lot of tunnel. Oh my lord. There's a lot of tunnel entrances. This place is gonna be fucking confusing. I think it's gonna take us a little bit to figure out how to explore this place. Oh, it's down there. That's the Goblin dorms. Okay. I love new archaeology areas. Same thing. I fucking love getting new archaeology. This skill is so cool. Yep, this is Goblin dorm debris. Thorob Shun Battle Standard and Yerkel Go Stink Grenade? Did that say Stink Grenade? Okay. Yerkel Go Stink Grenade. I don't know that I want to dig that up. I think that can stay in the ground. That one can just hang out down there. That's fine. Does that really need my intervention? Is it super important that we get the stinky grenade out of the ground? Can I get up there? No. Can I go down here? That's walkable. Got a goblin stink grenade too. Oh lord. Okay. These are the animal pens. You can tell by the giant fucking animals. There's a lot of crates of materials down here. Holy crap. There's a lot of tunnel entrances. Oh boy. There are a lot. I wonder if... Okay, so we have a place where I can mine bronze and also neckrite. But just the neckrite, not phasmatite that you need to make neckrite bars. Which is... just it's also not listed on the map. Which is interesting for a variety of reasons. Open forge doors. These doors are locked, and there's simply no way to open them. Maybe they can open from the other side? Wait, hold on. Something's stuck in the door. Guess they tried using on the wrong door, and they were desperate to get in. Yerkel Go key. I believe I have a goblin key. I think I have one from upstairs. Stink grenade sounds a lot more impressive than the probably more accurate spiked balloon with boo in it. Look! The goblins are not masters of invention, okay? They're doing their best. It's not very good. Bandos teaches them to murder each other, not to think so much. Oh shit, there's crab materials on the fucking beach. Jesus. This cavefish? It's bait, I assume? No? I don't think I've ever caught a cavefish before. I don't know if I've seen a cavefish fishing. I feel like I've seen a cavefish fishing spot, and they also come out of the thing in the fishing guild. I don't think I've ever actually caught, never like fished the cavefish. This is the big yellow guy, right? Maybe? I don't know. We're definitely playing RuneScape right now. Depends on which fiction we're talking about. Final Fantasy XIV goblins summon an all-knowing time-traveling machine deity. So, yeah, I mean, we're clearly talking about RuneScape goblins on account of we're in RuneScape. Yeah, that's okay. That's the yellow boy. Oh, that's a different set. Oh, it added 5 precious components. Ooh. How the fuck? Wait, where are the stairs? Help! I'm lost. I can't get my fucking bearings down here. This is where we came in. We came in here. Exit, exit. Yes, okay. But my smooth ass brain's gonna make it really hard to navigate this place. I'd like to go outside, please. Need to go back to the bank. I need to go see the Bando's butt-shaped indentation. No, I wanted to use the lift. Can I do that from down here? Okay. Then we got 40k. Their orc overlords just believe shit works. The most powerful magic known to man or Xenos. Just imagination. Just straight up imagination. And every dig site, I can't believe how incredibly consistently archaeology is a banger. Every single dig site is fucking awesome. There are 0. Absolutely 0. I have 1. Yeah, I have Horogothgar key. There is 0 not cool dig sites. They nailed the hell out of this. Oh, now I can just go straight through the tunnels. That tells me that the left or right on the stairs may not matter. Might need something first. Because the fact that this just goes... or maybe that's just tunnels that I've discovered so far. I'll have to go back up and try going right, obviously, and see what happens. Okay, so there's... this way. There's fishing here, too. Eel swarm? What kind of eel? It's like a cave eel? Why there's so much random fishing in this green doo-doo water? Slimy eel. Okay, well that's there. This is such a fucking mess. This is a goddamn mess! Can't find shit in here! Surprised I haven't found anything to study. Nothing to stick my guys on yet. Archaeologists vibin'. Mark of Kiaz. The locked chest. I have 2 keys. I don't know. We're looking for a 4-letter code. Okay. Study Big High War God Shrine. North side. 89. And someone else had precious components in it. Same thing. 97. It's not the same thing. Like one little diggy hole by itself. This is kind of crazy. There's an agility thing up top. This isn't going. Okay, we're in a pit. We're in a pit. Get me out of the pit. Nothing of value in the pit yet. I mean, there was a box of parts. I think a lot of spiked and deflecting parts and a good amount of heavy and now precious components. Open forge doors. Oh, this doesn't look like it's goblin construction. If I had to guess, it looks dwarven. What is this doing here? Oh, whatever it is. There's 12 slots. What? Hey, that looks like a Dorgashoon symbol on there. Let's try some fucking keys. Oh boy. So we have 9 more keys. I've found 2 keys. Keys needed. Drogogashoon, Ekalashoon, Garagashoon, Huzamagarb, Idithun, Nargashoon, Rekashoon, Saragorgak, and Tharubshoon. Okay. Only 9 more keys, and then we can get into what looks like the artisan's workshop from Feldor. Jesus. Okay. Well, I did say we should go talk to Zanuck, so let's go talk to Zanuck. That's progress. I found a home for my key. 104. Okay. Making progress. We're doing stuff. That's a lot. That's a way higher number than I thought it was going to be. I fucking 12 keys. I guess it's 11 because Dorgashoon's already there. So I found the first one. The first one's probably in here. Oh, now we gotta fucking look. I think I dug up the first one. What's your spot to plant? Okay. There's one. Before I go back in, I think I need a Tharubshoon artifact of battle standard to claim the relic component. It's not something I can do yet, is it? Is this something I have access to? I don't think I have a Tharubshoon. Oh, I can dig that up in the next site. Okay. I can dig that up in the Goblin Dorm debris. Jesus. A lot of shit going on down here. Archaeology is such a cool fucking skill. I'm so excited for necromancy. I don't know if this shit's lightning in a bottle. Invention seems like it's cool if you literally just Google every aspect of it. Divination is an absolute nothing sandwich. Dungeoneering is also awesome. So it's like 50-50. We're chilling at a solid 50-50 success rate on the skills that are new to me being cool. As far as I'm concerned. Divination's a shit spell school anyway. That's some NPC shit. Divination's for NPCs. I ain't casting no fucking divination. You ain't gonna catch me detecting no magic. Next tunnel. Crash through a small opening. The remains of a tin and copper mine. Areas filled with a metallic tang of blood. Ekalashoon camp. Find a key. Oh, and that tunnel is fucking gone now. Okay. I was stretching. Yep, that shit's gone. Okay. Use commune the 5e campaign to ask what time it was. You just want to get a masterful fuck. Oh shit. A box. This little fucker's hard to see. Just past the remains of a giant Nosarog. An area filled with cages. Idithun. Garagorshun anchor symbol. Sign a Garagorshun anchor? I don't. Have I seen a Garagorshun anchor? No. That looks like it's a little ways in the future. Okay. So I guess I should have just stuck my face in it. Well, we have 3 keys. And we're bringing down the 9 that we need pretty rapidly. The 9 became 6 very fucking swiftly. And might become 5. Find the entrance to see a Nargashun camp that was broken weapons and armor. Leads to a sea cave looking out westward. Find a shrine towards its edge, the rumble begins. You get a Nargashun key. Okay. So that 9 became 5 real fucking fast. So that's good. That's divided by 2. I fucking like this so much shit. Is that every tunnel? We have a tunnel that needs a Yaltor Shoal battle standard. A tunnel that needs a big ass anchor. And 2 tunnels that exploded. Definitely not what I thought the tunnels were gonna be. I thought the tunnels were gonna connect to the other half of the area. I'm starting to think there's not another half of the area. I don't think that's a thing that we do. I'll go stick all these keys in the door. Then we'll go talk to Zanuck. So we're down 5 right now. This sure looks like it's something over here. Doesn't this all look like it's something? Look like I could run across that and get into that little nook. I can't though, so I don't know why I keep going back to it. We have a puzzle. Also, just keep my eyes peeled for little crates of components. And go up here. I am the king of the castle. No idea what's up with this locked chest. Anyone say anything cool from this sick vantage point? Well, there's definitely another boat dock and a tunnel. Okay, now I'm sure we can do something with the boats. I'm fucking confident we can do something with the boats. You can walk down the side here. Okay. So... what? For what purpose? I don't even see a parts cache. What's down here? I mean, the boat's obviously a little bit fucked, but like, I've fixed up bigger boats. I've fixed up way bigger boats. Now, here's a bunch of keys. Two, 3, 4. There's 5 left. Drogo Kashun, Garagashun, Huzmagarb, Saragorgak, and Thorobshun. The fact that it lists off the names of the tribes I still need is interesting, because I'm curious what Zanuck is going to tell me. Zanuck, give me your secrets. How the fuck do we do anything? And can you please talk with... Can you put this bag over your head? I don't want to fucking look at you. You absolutely horrible demon. Mysteries. Oh, a lot of fucking mysteries, actually. Hold on. Consult the mystery book. Vendosian mysteries. Have solved First commander, I've solved out of the crucible. You have chosen an end to the forge. I have no idea what you have chosen is. Out of the crucible. See, that little tunnel went down beneath the crucible. There's a bunch of goblin dug tunnels and chambers. It's carved out of that like weird fucking mud clay. A lot of tin and copper down there, a bit of neckrite.
Neckrite? Well, that suggests, Oh, that's a little goblin. There's a little gnome. Here we go. I think there's a lot of people dying down there. Is that all, though? There's gotta be more.
I don't know. Go look. Okay, mystery complete. The forge. Zanuck, I found something a little weird. There's a dwarf door locked with a billion locks.
Dwarven? That seems weird. Bandos would knowingly work with the dwarves, even on his best days. Not even Chaos Dwarves. He only tolerated Saradomin and Zamorak as allies to sell mercenaries.
Okay, well, it's there, though. I'm gonna try to open it. There's a key in it already with a Dorgashun symbol on it.
But my tribe's history has us breaking off from Bandos before the end of the Third Age. Well, maybe this is why. There's no more Dorgashun about. I guess they just left our tribe's key in the door for safekeeping. I mean, it's like how you leave your car keys in your car door, right? Also suggests there were keys for the other goblin tribes. Back then, there would have been 12 in total.
Yep, that's what I saw.
Sounds to me like you have some exploring to do and some tribal goblin keys to find.
I kind of hoped you were going to give me literally any information. Fuck. I was sort of hoping for the slightest bit of intel other than just go do it. This is, yeah, it's the same. Okay, the dial doesn't change. So just go do it, idiot. All right. There's a huge fucking throne down there. Anna's probably sat in it. I'll get my research team to take a look.
Wouldn't surprise me. Let me know what your team find out.
Well, I need level 1 billion for that, I think. Okay, just go do it, forehead. Appreciate you, Zanuck. You're super helpful. I'm really glad you're fucking here. Thanks for the input. You trash. Zanuck is the worst. Okay, so there's 5 random goblin names. Any of these. 86, 100, 107, 98, 92, 81, I can do that one. 98, 83, I can do that one. 97 and 100. Okay, well, go hit this shit up. Go research, homie. Go find me some stuff. Silly squid, the hints are on the wiki. Well, it seems like archaeology is very generally solvable by just playing, so this is an interesting outlier. I don't even get hints. This is literally the gargoyles again, but there's just no hints. Let's just do it. Is what it feels like immediately. I could buy the auto screener. V1.08 blueprint. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do a... Because I have the invention level for that now, I'm pretty sure. Guess let's go see what's up with that shit. Become the goblin. Yeah, I mean, the hints didn't necessarily mean anything to me, but they were there. Then it's just like, I don't know, go do it. Okay, well, I'm missing 5, which is a sizable number. It's almost half of the original 12. That's quite a few things to just go find. I mean, I got the first one from just digging up debris, so, I mean, I imagine they're just going to be in... They're just going to be... I don't know how many of them are just going to be things that I just dig up. I don't know. We'll investigate, though. We'll figure it out, probably. Or we won't. 50-50 chance. But, before that... I gotta take my last break of the evening. The secret's to pivot off of the dialogue magnifier by just going to a different scene entirely. Then chat can't see it anymore and I hide my shame. Last break of the afternoon! Was hoping that it would process all of my dirt while I was on break. I can tell that my dirt remains unprocessed, but it's because my inventory is full, so you win this round, inventory limitations. I guess I'm not going to turn the wheel on today. I guess I ended up just getting hella distracted in the rabbit hole that is the Bandos hole. So here's my plan. I'm not gonna go dig an archaeological hole for an hour. I'll go dig up the stuff off screen. I gotta get one of those battle standards. I'll just go dig that hole up a bunch. Hopefully some keys will pop out. I want to see. I feel like we call out the bronze in the neck right down there, so that's got to be for something. I think I'll just take a. Is this a rectangle hell right now? There's a bunch of Nickman rectangles, but I honestly don't even know if they're related. It's not the usual explosion that I expect. These aren't Nickman quality rectangles. These are just like a couple of scattered rectangles, so we might be actually on a good path for once. Not related. We might be on a good path for once. We might be headed somewhere positive. These aren't the, like, clearly enraged rectangles of fury we know and love. These are just ordinary rectangles. Like a boss that required 99% of my attention. Man, I can't wait to get to like bosses that do a ton of shit. I really, really liked Corrupted Gauntlet in old school RuneScape. I'm fucking excited. This is just the Steam logo. I'm fucking excited to get into the RuneScape 3 equivalents. And I really hope that the terrible, terrible fucking action bar tick system doesn't make it completely miserable. Okay, well, those can both stay there then. One of you is right. Cool. Consider my ass invented. Alright, we're good. Squid's optimality barometer is based on Nickman rectangle frequency and heft. That's not wrong. You think I can't glean any information from the rectangles just because I can't read them? I don't have to read them. Their mere presence belies much. Be skilling support, I assume. Auto screener. Oh God. Okay, so this is. Oh Jesus, we go. Okay, well back to doing the rounds at the range store, I guess. These are. This is a one-off. This is not a consumable. I fucking hope it's not a consumable. Ooh, 15 variables. Ugh, ooh, ah, that hurts. Okay, I can do it, but it hurts. That's kind of painful. All right. It's like half of them. I really don't know how to fucking get them. Why you always want my variable components? Why you always want the good ones? Fuck you! You'll take trash and you don't like it! What's an imbued component? I have plenty of those. Merry Christmas. I could probably give you 8 powerfuls at this point. You gotta. Now, powerful's actually lower below enhancing. I gotta give you 8 enhancings. Combos! 80 plated, done. 8 protective, done. Equipment siphon, junk refiners, direct. I think direct is also a snap done, but let me just double check what a direct is. It's a direct. I don't actually know what a direct is off the top of my head. The fuck is a direct? I don't have a ton of those, but they're also very easy to acquire if I needed more. Equipment siphon and 3 junk refiners. Equipment siphon is quite easy to make, so I'll just make one of those. On junk refiners. What's the junk refiner? Junk refiner is extremely free. I just gotta go grab 3 rune bars. Okay. The RB, I need 3 rune bars. I'm gonna clear off the goblin board is what we're gonna do. Progress. Directs are like Nintendo news conferences. Shut the fuck up. Don't talk to me ever again. Fix Discord so I'm not like a I really want to click on it. I wanna click on it so bad. Like, 'cause I'm pretty sure it's just a shit post. Surely it's just a shit post. The big one don't? Oh, okay. Little ones just say rectangle, rectangle. Pretty much the little ones basically just said rectangle, rectangle. Okay, open smithing interface, which is also left click. I don't know why I did it the hardest way possible. Give me 3 rune bars, please. Thank you. I want to go make junker finders. I don't want to walk all the way back out of Falador, so we're doing this. Also, forgot how to teleport to here in my fancy helmet. Ooh, I almost have 100 respect again. I think if I make a burial set of Elder Rune, I'll be able to figure out what a Dwarven Instinct aura does, and I'll discover if I have completely wasted 200 fucking reputation on it, or if it's, you know, good. The Runescape mystery. Make sure you grabbed Elder Rune bars. Oh, those are rune bars. Those are rune bars. We good. I think I used most of my Elder Rune bars. Making Elder Rune. Merry Christmas. Okay, so what can I do with this now? I have 35 Dwarven currency. The only things I don't... Okay. I need... This is good intel. I'm almost done with this. The only 2 things I do not have are Calorie Bomb and Sprinkler Mark 1. That's the only things I'm missing. I have all 3 of these. So I need to stop snap buying fucking Dwarven turn-ins. We're almost done. You get 15 per, which means I'll buy this, do 2 more. I'll have 5 left over. I'll have everything unlocked. Maybe that gets more invention XP. And then I'll just need 25 more. Technology Goblin. Gotta buy a tier 6 or tier 3. Consumable device generates charge while you're stood in a bank area. Okay, this sounds really funny. I want this. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but it sounds really funny. Like, refined components are junk. It's junk but processed. So this is basically turning junk back into components that do anything. And then we have Dungeoning Party Simulator, which it kind of implies that you get more dungeoneering XP if you don't do it solo. Consumable version of standard box trap with impeccable catch rates. If it's extremely easy to make, and I mean extremely easy, might be cool. And then the magic multi-cannon, which is AoE. Kind of cool. It's a meme item. Don't tell me that. Don't let me live my dreams. Let me have my hopes. All right, it's invention time. We're inventing more stuff. I like invention. I just wish it like did more stuff. Okay, so you're good. You stay there. I'm so fucking good at video games. Ah, yes. The same type of fish to be deployed for a one-off area of effect heal. Any non-Iron Man players found within 2 tiles if you up to a cap of 4 will receive the healing value of 1 fish, whereas you will heal for 120% of that value. Any non-player enemies caught in the blast will be healed by 10%, so be carefully deployed. The device only accepts swordfish. Comma. Alright. Cool. Imagine playing this game with no wiki when the in-game info doesn't even fucking work. A lot of information there that sounded like it was probably good to know. So I wish like literally anyone had looked at the text box one single time before they just said fuck it and shifted. Literally, well, that's weird. Okay. Invention XP and discovered a new invention, Bank Stander. A Bank Stander passively charges while it's just in a bank area that heals you, even if you're busy with other attacks such as skilling. When fully charged, it breaks down into a random handful of common and uncommon invention materials. I mean, yeah, it does sound cool. Am I allowed to make them? And that's where would they go? Mechanized Chinchompa. Oh, this is just a level 75 Chinchompa. Oh, okay, so you can just make like a Giga Chinchompa. You can make Exploding Vanquish. I don't know when the fuck I learned this, but you can make Exploding Vanquish. Out of mostly relatively easy parts, honestly. Bladed parts and connector parts aren't exactly super hard to get a hold of. I haven't tried using any regular AoE stuff. Connector parts come from, not a lot, actually. I don't know how I have so many of these. I don't know where these all came from. Plated parts come from armor. Okay, so plated parts basically come from the spring cleaner eating salvage. Living components come from a bunch of random shit. Calorie Boomba. I need a pot. It's just a metal pot. Yeah, this is just this. I mean, it looks like a cyborg Chinchompa, right? This is clearly just a cyborg Chinchompa. That's the thing that it is. Kinetic cycle. I can make Mr. Fister, which is extremely easy with 2 rune bars. I guess I should probably make one of those. Yeah, let's make a kinetic cycle. Is there anything else I need bars for before I go get bars? MISC support. Bank stand, yes. Need adamant bars. And refined components. And refined components come from junk refiners. So let's get, I don't know, some mix of rune. I don't know if what I've got for adamant bars in the bank. I don't feel like it's a lot. Let's get some mix. Motherfucker. First of all, give me my free candy. Thank you. Second of all, take me to my house. Thank you. Hi, hello. I remembered I have this. So I did a ceremonial sword, and where am I going? They just kind of gave me this. I don't know if it's just for having done a certain number of ceremonial swords or if anything in particular unlocked it. Give me like... I feel like I'm not going to be able to use 8. Oh, fucking auto notes it. Damn it, I can't. Like, I have to do math. I can't just... Okay, it will give me note if there's too many. 17. I'm gonna make that many junk refiners. We're gonna refine the junk. The bars really not a beat. Imagine the epic Terminator theme and out of the smoke comes a mechanized Chinchompa. Just a cyborg fucking robo hamster. And then it just blows up. It just explodes instantly. Would like to make, oh, do I need to make a bunch of these? Oh, this is just a whole separate cannon. Oh, okay. This is I thought it was going to be like an attachment. No, this is... It's just a... Come on. Let me put it down. Why would you ban me from putting a cannon near the place where I get to... Why do you hate Joy, Jagex? I want to see my new fucking... God, you guys do not understand the player experience. Literally, you're like the Temtem devs. It's just a bunch of rune fucking claws. Is this just gonna spin and slap the shit out of people? Why does it have a crown? What the fuck is this? What am I I looking at? Okay, give me this. Hold on. I don't have a lot of cannonballs. Hey, Omone, can you hit exclamation point blind for me? I made rune class diamond bars. No, I made that with rune bars. I haven't used the diamond bars yet. Thank you. The blind playthrough and the not looking stuff up doesn't really matter if Chad just tells me everything. Oh my god, it just fucking spins. This is so stupid. Why'd that guy have blood runes? Okay, this is dumb as fuck and I love it. All right, wonderful. So I have made an automated slapping device. This just slaps the shit out of whoever's standing next to it. Cool. The regular... So, okay. This is interesting. The general purpose of the cannon... on old school RuneScape, it does a fuck ton of damage. But that wasn't even really the main appeal back then. It just pulls shit for you constantly. This AoEs... I mean, I guess the regular cannon AoEs too. It just shoots a different direction every tick. Depending on mob density, this could be really good just for like slap. It does what it says in the tent. You fucking slaps the shit out of people. I'm in an area. It's bigger than me. So, it would... I plopped in the middle of a bunch of like abyssal demons or some shit and it would just like... Psh, you could spend cannonballs to just bitch slap people into the next dimension. Okay, what do I need for this? Right, a bazillion tensile parts. I gotta work on that one. That's gonna be... That's a whip. I need... junk refiners, of which I will make 15. Remind me what it does. K20 says 15 charges and it's 100. And I have 60,000 junk. Yeah, make 50, stick with the plan. Make 15 of them. It's also like not completely trivial amounts of invention XP to make these. Probably stop like, I don't know, maybe here. On account of these are gonna take a while to run. There's junk and not junk. Yeah, I mean, it makes refined components. We've had this forever. We just haven't really had it. There's nothing that really uses them. Because they're not good. They don't do shit that really matters in gizmos. So they're for things that need them, and we just haven't gotten into things that need them yet. So this bank stander is the first thing that needs them. It just take a while to process. It's not a quick A to B. The junk refinement just explodes. Junk refinement's not the fastest process. Look, we haven't really, we're not claiming this is a perfected science, but we are turning our junk into a thingy. Hello, Mrs. Girlfriend. Wait, what did you campfire or did you just do it on the stove?
On the grill, we have our own grill.
Oh, we do have a grill. Ooh.
It's a little hot.
Ooh.
I'm not giving this these dishes.
Okay. So girlfriend is doing some experiments. Let me pop over the scene here while I'm just processing a bunch of fucking junk right me. Literally, I'm processing a bunch of literal junk. She has been trying to figure out how to grill caramelized pineapples.
And I think I figured it out.
And this does look pretty good. Let's turn to the junk finder. This does look pretty good.
Pretty good, huh?
That's pretty good.
Pretty delicious.
That's pretty good. I think you have solved. Oops. I think you've kind of solved this puzzle, Miss
I
Girlfriend.
may have to slice this dinner, but we're in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have to pay $50 to get pineapple.
We'd have to go to a Churrasco for the express purpose of you just getting the sugar-coated pineapples. Neat! Got many pineapple strands stuck in my teeth now. That's a price I'm willing to pay. It is, in fact, quite good. It turns out the secret ingredient was just looking it up at all. Instead of just doing stuff and hoping it worked. Like, as is very often the case, the secret was relying on the unlimited rectangle of human information that we all carry in our pockets at all times, and for some reason just continue to ignore because we're pretty sure we can figure it out ourselves. That was all it took. Why are they so shitty? Well, can I invent a less shitty refiner? Rectangle? Oh, the dog is here. Dog senses joy. A delicious pineapple. You want pineapple, Gigi? Are you a pineapple enjoyer? Hey, dog. Ah. What are you doing? What are you doing? Look at this little baby dog. Look at this little bean. She licked the mic. It's her favorite activity. She loves licking the mic. Gigi, you are a microphone licking expert. Dog ASMR. It's exactly, it's perfect dog ASMR. What are you thinking, dog? You want down? You look like you're enjoying your chair experience. There you go. She wants to go play with her toys. She is not in a hangout on the lap mood. She is in a go fucking nuts and destroy all her toys mood. Fortunately, her destroy all her toys mood does not involve her actually destroying her toys because she has literally 0 horsepower, unlike Zagreus, who obliterated everything he could reach. She just puts an incredible amount of kinetic energy into accomplishing absolutely nothing. Okay, so we got a decent amount of refined components now. So, MISC support, bank standards, 8, perfect. I had 100 refined components, and it's literally just... Okay, so it is just refined components and an adamant bar. 10 refined components is 2/3 of a junk refiner. So it is like 133 junk and 35 crafted parts for a bank standard. The input to this is straight up fucking nothing. The input on this is 0. Ooh. It's real XP. Can you level this skill other than just by fucking disassembling things? I have a bank stander. Where my bank stander? Check charges. Okay, so like... How long is this? Probably pretty long. I'm standing. I'm standing. Oh, that's not bad. All right, hold on. -1 bank space. There you go. And then I could... -1 bank space. I could do like any number of fun things while I'm here. I could grab just like a bunch of maple logs and I could be like, hey, you're arrow shafts now, and I can just be like, hiya. And now we're multi-track drifting. Oh, and then imagine I'm doing this in the fort, so I'm also getting rested XP. And the thing I'm doing is something valuable like herb lore instead of this shit. That's really fast, actually. That's only like a couple minutes. I thought this thing was gonna take like an hour. That's dramatically faster than I thought it was gonna be. You fucking maple logs. Karate. Give me your pointy sticks. I've gained a lot of deep understanding of pointy sticks recently, thanks to weird spring butterflies that are showing up fucking everywhere. So I could make a fucking ton of these. So the main investment of these is time, then. The time to craft them. The time to run the junk refiners. Because they are so easy to make. The investment is so fucking low. I mean, this might pop into, like, 11 plated parts and a heavy component, or something equally fucking useless. I have no idea what the output's gonna be. Oh, you can just hover over it. I think we should temper our expectations on the output, because these cost fucking nothing and actually charge really, really, really fast. I could barely make like 30. I could probably only make like 50 potions at the time it takes to charge one of these. So it's probably not gonna pay out a lot. But you know, the main input is garbage. And like 35 crafted parts. So the bar to beat is like 35 crafted parts. Can you beat like 35 crafted parts, Mr. Bankstander? I'm ready. What the fuck you mean this is a meme? What the fuck? Brother, this thing is broken. Okay. That was that exactly the same experience, API Dev. I was fucking pogging and I didn't even see this. I just saw the variable ethereal precious sharp and I was like, wow, that was great. I didn't even notice the 125 fucking commons. The fuck you mean this is a meme? This is insane value. Like, there's no reason not to do this if I'm just doing herb lore and shit anyway. I mean, you will run out of junk. You don't have infinity junk. You have a fucking lot of junk. Wait, I don't have any non-fletched arrow shafts. Alright, well, let me fix that then before I -1 bank space myself. Well, actually, hold on 1 second. Boink. Time to put feathers on the arrow shafts, everyone! You go ahead and tip these real quick. Feels slightly wrong that junk isn't junk. I can't. These are insane. These are insane. These are so good. They're so fast. I mean, to make more of them, running the junk refiners takes longer than popping the actual fucking bank standards. Yo, I'm definitely gonna have. Stop, what are you doing? Stop eating shit. I'm definitely gonna have one of these on 100% of the time that I am doing herb lore or fletching or whatever. If I am just standing at a bank doing things, I should have one of these on absolutely always, because they're fucking nut burgers and I need to make a bunch of them. I should probably aim to process all of my junk into these when possible. This and the auto sanctifier But the only two so far that feel like they're real bangers. I'm gonna auto-sanctify the shit out of Iron Dragons and see how that shit goes. Commands are gonna get auto-sanctified. Ooh, you know what we could do as an experiment for the last 20 minutes of stream? We could see what a fucking super anti-fire potion does. Don't hit on the spring cleaner. Wait, who's hitting on the spring cleaner? I think a lot of people are confused. I never hated on the spring cleaner. It's just the fucking input to upgrade it to the part where it is functional is really high initially. And tensile components appear to be the most valuable common component by a factor of like 12,000. So that's a big ask. But tensile components go into fucking everything. Only when I say to process my junk, people tell me to put my clothes back on. Well, you should wear an archaeology outfit while you're doing it, so you look like Indiana Jones and everyone just assumes you know what you're doing. As long as you look like Indiana Jones, everyone figures you're probably good. Nobody questions Indiana Jones. Other than, like, recently when people are questioning, like, hey, why are you still subjecting us to whatever your movies have become? Please stop. You could have died with honor. Does it charge while I'm in the bank window? Okay, no, it pauses in the bank window. Where, you. The guys that give fletching XP. Have you guys seen how fucking stupid this shit is? It's like 230 per thing. It's kind of nutty. It's definitely the like 4 times in my life I've... Oh my god, it's completely fixed. Holy shit, it will never be worse than that. It's completely fixed. You get 5 25 stack commons and 4 uncommons. It's 2 scavenging procs and 125 random commons. But a subtle, a powerful, and a light. Those are all annoying to get. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Science. Let me get my... Shit. Actually, hold on. Where's my $6 million tiara? You get my $6 million tiara. I'm the prettiest princess. I'm trying to remember where I saw this. Oh, it's part of the quest. It's from the golem, right? Because I know where to get desert phoenix feathers. I went the wrong way. I know where to get desert phoenix feathers, and I don't remember where I learned this intel. But I'm pretty sure it's just the golem, and then RuneScape 3 is like, hey, what if these had an actual use, though? Instead of just like this one quest, so we had to go, you know, pickpocket a fucking bird for 10 hours. Shit, should I have Wyasvar do this? Good thing there's a bank literally right here. I don't think bonus XP applies to this. I might put you away anyway. It does not. Thank you for the bird shirt. Next, research. Melting point. Oh, it'll get me a Thuraboshoon battle standard for free. I don't even have to go. Damn it! I should have fucking looked at that. If I would have looked at that, we could have went and got what's. Okay, so we're missing 5 keys. One of them is probably bring the battle standard into the weird tunnel. One of them is probably bring the anchor into the weird tunnel. So that brings them to 3 keys. It's very logical, and I would say reasonable, that the 3 keys are probably... Fuck. At Alt A instead of A. The 3 keys are probably just dug up in those tunnels. You might get one of them from one of those little component caches that are stashed around, I'd say it's decently likely that somewhere there is a single interactable that I didn't see, and that interactable gives you a key. Like the back door of the forge gives you a key. I may have missed a tunnel. We missed a component box. We've also got a couple kind of interesting things down there. The fact that there are so many component boxes kind of implies that I'm gonna do something with them. That perhaps I will be needing to do an inventing to gain one of these keys, or at least to gain some other access down there. It may tie into an invention somewhere, and I'm not sure how or where that could happen quite yet. There's also obviously the copper that's in the neck right, which is very interesting to me. I wonder if I'm supposed to... if there's some kind of like fucking necro copper alloy or something. Because those surely are not there for no reason. You even bring it up to Xanic. You talk to Xanic directly about... it's the only thing you mention specifically is the copper, the tin, and the neck, right? I do like the RuneScape 3 thought process of here's an old thing, we should give it a real use. Oh wait, do I use the thing I need the ice gloves for? Nope, crime. Give me your ass. Your ass is mine. Red bird. Ouch. He pecked me. Give me your ass. Fuck. This is pickpocketing. I have a pickpocketing set. I forgot this is considered pickpocketing. Thought it was just kind of like general nuisancery, which is really what you could call the thieving skill, but the name doesn't roll off the tongue super well. It's not fantastic branding. General nuisancery is really what this skill should be called. And it should also be my highest one by far. Cass, what are you doing to the bird? Crime. Cass, stop! That's illegal! Cass, you can't crime the bird. How many feathers does a single phoenix have? Well, I'm hoping at least 27. Because that's how many inventory spots I brought. You guys think it's at least 27? Fuck! You peck! It's probably because I'm trying to grab a tail feather out of his face. There we go. Core blimey, what are you doing in me butthole? Give me your feathers. Crime is only illegal if you face the consequences of your actions. Well, he pecked me in the face a couple times. Does that count? Give me that ass. All right. Crime completed. Mischief managed. Away we go. I'm a fucking nuisance to the wildlife. You really... RuneScape is the story of how the greatest fucking menace Gillinor has ever seen accidentally saves the world. Oh, would you look at the time? I guess I'm gonna pop one of these pink standards on. All right. Can't take all those.
Welcome.
Just put these directly in the
to
antivirus,
the
right? Does
squidding
this just
pool.
go into there?
Sup?
Shit. How does this work? Volcamian Madness 21. 5.5 years, 66 months in the pool. You with the shiniest squiddling. Is this not? What is this? Do I have to grind them? What? How does this work? Anti-fire potion plus desert phoenix feather. That's the thing. They have to be 3 doses. I have to go fucking decant these to 3 doses. Why does this keep happening to me? On today's episode, the most annoying shit in the universe. Having to decant all your fucking potions to 3 doses before you can do anything with them. Alright, word. Dumb question. Gonna test it with this one single 3 dose that I have. Stupid question, Warp. Can you take all these potions and make them worse? Thank you. Oh, you're good. That's it. You don't need. You can stop. That's good. That's it. I don't know what you're searching for. And here we are. In War's incredibly loud screaming hellhole. As is the way of my people. I cannot leave the place where Jagex forgot what volume balancing was. This is my home. I'm gonna leave though, because I hate it here. Harbor. So that's not a song. Can't W your points. What, the harbor theme? I don't know what. I mean, Sea Shanty 2 definitely. But I'll give you a Sea Shanty 2. I'll give you the bro shanty. Here you go. Merry Christmas. Have a Sea Shanty. Shit's so annoying, dude. Okay. Go.
Smoley just purchased Epic royalty-free music collection for $25.
The what now? I mean, thank you for using the Humble Bundle link. I appreciate you. Wait, that sounds like something I might be interested in. Somebody's like royalty-free music? That's a thing that I use. Grants, it actually just says it on the bottle. Grants immunity from Dragonfire. It's actually gonna, oh my god, I don't have to test shit, dude. It says on the bottle what it does. GG, if you're gonna go to the bathroom, you better get in the litter box and not adjacent to it. GG. Dog. You. You freaking dog. I think the science came pre-done. Just keep going, please. If I have more feathers, you're not done. This interests me. Okay. So if this... That's not equipping. If this does in fact do... That was kind of like what I was hoping. That was going to be the test. It's like, is this complete and total full stop immunity? Or is this like better? Although that didn't super matter, I think, for what I was going to do, which is just go like incinerate a bunch of Iron Dragons. I don't think that was going to matter too much. On account of Iron Dragons are already dumb little bitches. And not only can I already sustain by just turning Vampirism on and fighting them with melee with a regular Dragonfire potion, I'm pretty sure I can already sustain by just turning Vampirism on and fighting them with melee with no Dragonfire potion. They do like no damage, which is a little weird. Definitely got to bring this for that one. I don't know why they are completely harmless. Ooh, you're really close. I got a couple things that are close to 12. We're about to get a big old dump of invention XP. Pop, my child! I exploded into things that are cool. Also found out, I don't remember if I did this on stream or not. It's just be on a Slayer task. It's not like be on a, it's just like old school Slayer caves. You don't have to specifically be on a task from her. You just have to be on a task and they're happy with it. Alright, can I absolutely devastate the Steel Dragon ecosystem? Oh shit! The Auto Sanctifier. This is a great place to try the Auto Sanctifier. We're gonna be mulching dragon bones. Put that shit on. And then give me a ring, because this ring's about to explode into detritus. Give me a ring from the fucking ring stack. Thank you. I should have disassembled that one. Oh well. I gotta remember to yeet them when they're on one charge. I'm usually good about that. Because you give me ring stuff. Yeah, ring stuff. Ring stuff is super useful. Management channel. I want to look at it. The problem with most royalty-free music is that it sucks balls. Which is why I'm currently very happy with what I have for Strange Aeons. Well, we have Rage of Ashes pretty good too. We've just had it for a while and I wanted to change. I have absolutely no problem with the Serpent Sound Studios stuff. I just wanted to get a little variety on the board. But I really like the Strange Aeons stuff. It's super good. In today's amazing discovery, when you pay for things, you usually get better things. Crazy, I know. Don't touch me. So don't fucking touch me. Okay, if I stand over here and go, chugga. Set my shit to wet. Brother. This is fucking illegal. This is, I'm convinced. Okay, we have reached the old school status. This is how these tasks worked in old school RuneScape. You just reached complete dragon fire protection and became immortal, and then just fought a literally unknowable number of these. Ah, yes. And with the Sanctifier, it's 254 prayer XP per goober. That's not bad either. Oh, well, am I about to fucking prefer metal dragons? What timeline is this? I'm about to fucking prefer metal dragons. They're super fast. This is the fastest points in the fucking West. They give me components. They give me a bunch of junk. You are completely invincible while you're fighting them. They cannot hurt you. I don't have to worry about fucking looting. Spring Cleaner does everything for me. I can hit this button too. I can hit that button too. This is the full powered cycle. I pray magic piety. I have infinity prayer because I'm molting dragon bones. My auto sanctifier is going to be pretty thick XP. The trade-off is I need auto sanctifiers. So auto sanctifiers are in a weird boat. Because they take pious components, which only comes from things that you can process for prayer XP. They only come from things that you can process for prayer XP. I'm spending prayer XP to get prayer XP. I don't actually know how valuable it is.
Toraka just purchased Epic royalty-free music collection for year
Tell me if it's good.
18,69.
Isn't there a Spy Axe one that's pretty good? I gotta check that out for shame. I gotta go look at it. If I can find more stuff to use for Strange Aeons. Age of Ashes, we used one composer. All the music from Age of Ashes is from a single composer. So it all molded together very well, minus like an incredibly small select pile of set piece songs that were used once in the whole campaign. Put your boy Cheney up front and go fucking nuts. It was all a single composer. He's fucking dead. I guess I'll go get the Ferocious Ring. Is it pretty quality? Oh, it's also a single composer for all those? I mean, well, even if I put those in the playlist, we'll have two composer. Because I'll have that and I'll have the one we're currently using. Because I'm not going to yeet the stuff that I have for Strange Aeons. Imagine being off air if I want to use Rules of Nature for a boss fight, I very easily can. Easily the biggest loss we had going sponsored with the show and putting our stream on the Paizo channel and trying to take it seriously. Trying to, like, pump the 2 Perception brand and now UGT. By the way, I have a tabletop stream. 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow afternoon at twitch.tv/UGT show. You can come watch episode 5 of our Strange Aeons campaign. We're still level 1. If you don't know how to play, not familiar with tabletop, you curious, that's fine. We explain a lot of shit. We want you to be able to get on board. We want to help you understand. It's an undeniably good time. Biggest loss was losing all of the fucking hilarious music. I missed my Rules of Nature. I missed my Dragon's Dogma OST that fit in there really well. We had a lot of real good stuff. Yeah, it's also still level 1 at the moment, so you're not joining into an adventure with 400 episodes and a 2-year backlog. With 18th level player characters, you have no idea what the fuck they do. We are still in the grounded fantasy. We're level 1. We just started, baby. We don't even know where the fuck we are. It's an amnesia story. It's really cool. The players don't even have their entire character sheet filled out. I have it. They haven't discovered it all yet. Started doing a Pokemon tabletop yesterday. I considered, like, homebrewing a basically Pokemon system before. This is insane. These super anti-fires are so good. Okay, well, next time Death says, hey, you want to go kick Queen Black Dragon and her Dragina? I'ma fucking do it. See, but look, it doesn't hurt very much anyway. I mean, it does sometimes, I guess. It's dice rolls, I suppose. Dice rolls are dice rolls. You can roll like 1500s, I guess. I do not need all this food. Strange Aeons book 1 and 3 are both so fucking cool. 3 is the dreamscape, yeah. 3 is the journey. I think, well, those are probably the strongest points. 5 and 6 are also incredible. 5 and 6 are fucking great. A lot of times, I think the campaign, a lot of these pyramid adventure paths kind of lose the momentum and stutter a bit on the back end. I've done a lot of Slayer today. I'm just hanging out fucking slaying shit, man. I'm just having a good time. I'm just clicking on things. We're just playing Runescape. Really more of a traditional Runescape stream on the scheduled one on Sunday. I'll turn the wheel on. We'll do some quests. I just had some backlogged shit I wanted to do. And then we begin distracted with discovery. Like the fact that I'm just straight up invincible now. But Strange Aeons backend is really good. I think 5 is better than 6. Hey, I'm here to rank a bunch of shit based on absolutely nothing for no reason. I think book 1 is the best. I love an incredible open. Book 1's a banger. It's really hard for me to run an AP where I don't think book 1 is an absolute banger. If it's not swinging dick out the door, I'm not super interested. It's like, I don't want to have to go. Okay, so my auto sanctifier burned out. I'm about to getting 72 XP. Now, book 1 is needed to get you, like, you gotta get the players invested. And then because I'm doing this as a live stream show for this tabletop company we're trying to grow, we gotta get the audience invested. Book 1 has to be good. You cannot have a weak book 1. Which was... I remember you and saying to us, please don't do the meme, and we were like, wake up, me and Shemiva couldn't stop ourselves, and it would wake me up inside. Yeah, when I said, please don't do the meme, and then you did the meme. I do remember that. Yup. That is such a fast task now. That's so fucking quick. I'm gonna sip Some delicious victory dragon's butthole curry. And go on a journey. I'm not gonna prefer the metal dragons because I gotta get those auto sanctifiers. I will apparently rip through those very quickly. Then that was the meme you referred to, but in hindsight it was fairly obvious. I can only be, oh, this isn't where Lanyaki is. I can only be so direct. That was funny. But I really want a good open, and I would really like it's good 30 hours in. A good ending. Ooh. Man, if I click on this, I'm locked out of Slayer until Sunday. I don't even know what these are. I guess I could just skip it. 143. Okay, that's the huge block. You know where they live? Not dragon kin are deeply intelligent creatures armed with advanced siege weaponry. You can find them. Oh, I had to skip there. It's in Tiston. Oh, okay. This is the Skippo. Okay, my bad. This is the Skippo. Let me look at this. Let me consult this table. There's no reason to remove blocks when I'm not hurting for spots. Very... On one hand, I wish I had read that block. On the other hand, what the fuck? Fighting for Jazz? What? The fuck? Nani? Okay, I want to clean this up a little bit. I kind of want to take corrupted creatures off. They're actually kind of an annoying task. They're kind of an annoying task, and the fact that I have to buy into it, like this task loses money because I have to buy all the feathers of Mod, and I'm pretty sure they don't make up for that. The keys to the crossing are probably great, but I can't use them until like 115 Slayer. Dagonoth are just really fucking fast. Fun new thing you hear about is instant Tiston. Insert the guy who wants to go for her, the other guy just stops and beam. Aberrant Spectres, I don't even know that you assigned these. I don't think you've given me these once, so I guess there's no harm in taking them off. I guess this is fine. Gargoyles are not as... This is the reason I'm here. Gargoyles are not as good. My old school RuneScape bread said ooga ooga gargoyle, or brain said ooga ooga gargoyles. Huge pile of money. Not really. Gargoyles are kind of... They don't do anything in 3. I'm gonna blank those. They're kind of wordless doo-doo. Greater demons it is. Have a nice day. I'll see you later. I'm gonna go throw fucking sticks at demons for a while. How big is Sentiston, dude? There's like 8 fucking bosses. There's an entire category of Slayer monsters. Like, I can't believe the amount of shit that the game is presented to me already and then said it's in Sentiston Lamau. How much shit? How big is this place? What is Sentiston? A whole fucking continent? Like, we gotta get questing. We gotta get fucking questing. I know we're about 2,000 quests away from City of Sentiston. I gotta get fucking questing. There's a lot of stuff in between, which is why I kind of was... That's why my questing motivation kind of flopped. I got the 6th stage, and I was like, oh, baby, we can work on City of Sentiston now. And then, like, I got Isle of Maud by, like, I think actually 25 quest requirements. The Fermi task out of the way is big hurdle. The big hurdle is there's, like, 20 quests in the way. I have to do a lot of fucking quests to get there, which means I better start fucking doing them or they're never going to be done. I'm going to go eat dinner. We got some leftover pizza. We technically didn't steal from a pizza parlor. We stole it. Wait, it wasn't. It was unclaimed. Is it stealing if it's unclaimed? Nobody claimed it. It's not like it was theirs. It was just there. It was just sitting there. It was abandoned. It was abandoned pizza. That's free dibs. That's mine. That's yoink. I'm gonna go microwave and eat it now. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern, noon Pacific. Twitch.tv/UGT show. You want to come learn about Pathfinder 2nd Edition? You want to come learn about tabletop in general? You want to just watch a really entertaining show about a bunch of amnesiacs trying to survive in an asylum overrun by absolute nightmare and horrors? It's a good time. Everyone's very stressed right now. I'm having fun. I'll be back here Sunday at 1 in the afternoon, 1 Eastern, normal start time. I think what it seems like at the moment is we're going to get caught up. I'm going to make that weird banner thing. And then we're going to take it into a tunnel and hope that turns into another key. And then we're going to go a fucking questing. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Thanks for being here.